Hello! Welcome to episode 2 of Hands Flying. We're the Unreliable Narrator. We're here at QueueTimes. We're playing episode 2 of Dungeon World.
Woo!
Woo! Good. Episode 2. Great, so let's go ahead and introduce everybody.
Hi, I'm Ash. You can find me on Twitter at moonclad_Ash or on Instagram at astronaut44. And you can sometimes find me on QueueTimes on Sundays with the Uncommon Trust from 12 to 3, or sometimes on Geek and Sundry. Also, we watch Game the Game.
I'm Helen, at Helen Alamano.
I'm Joseph Limbaugh at Overdroid, and
I'm Andrew Pierce at the Hockey Pool.
I'm Jill, and you can find me on Instagram, and Twitter, but I don't do much there. But maybe I will at Silly Jilly Marie, and you can also find me on some Japanese TV shows.
Wow. Mike.
Actually, just one Japanese TV.
Just one. Yeah. Mike, Twitter, Mike Villeneuve, and that's all. That's my presence.
Cool.
I'm not on a Japanese TV show, but I was on an episode of an American TV show.
Which one?
SEAL Team. I was in the background,
Oh.
holding a beer.
Ooh.
I was on Gilmore Girls.
Oh.
I was wearing a funny hat at a party.
Oh.
I was
a student in class of '99. This is getting way off topic.
I was on an episode of Girl Boss that you can watch on Netflix, actually.
You were also on Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh, that's
And what was the one where you were a dentist? Lizzie McGuire? No, the other one. Why are you laughing?
It's iCarly.
Yeah, okay. Like, that's that different.
Well, all right.
I was a featured extra in the Bratz movie with Tom Hanks' son.
Nice.
The one that nobody knows.
You can also reach me at Postcard Games, where you can buy my games.
Chet.
Anyway, this is Dungeon World, which is an apocalypse.
Movie.
Winona Ryder.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Sorry, continue.
All right.
People.
Can we cut that part out?
Nope, there's no cutting anything. It's all in there now.
It's true.
So this is Dungeon World, which is an apocalypse world hack of Dungeons and Dragons, and it's pretty awesome. I like it, and that's what we're playing. Woo! I recommend it. Cool. So let's just let's recap what happened last week. Who would like to start?
Who's our recaptain?
Ash. I mean...
In the heart of the forest, a demon had taken control.
And your name's
of a
Indrad.
temple. Thank you. That's a very important piece of information right now.
I think so.
Okay. In the heart of this forest, the demon had taken control of the temple, and our intrepid group set off to try and banish that demon. We entered the temple, down a
So we
long
kicked
flight
his ass.
staircase.
There were some more details. The demon is Zornod the Blink. Zornod the Bleak. Wow, I totally didn't say that right. Zornod the Bleak was the name.
Who
of the
did
demon.
blink?
Yeah, who did blink. Ultimately, yeah.
She looked a lot like an old version of Hillcrest, who's also, surprise, maybe a demon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my character.
Yes.
Because it
Hillcrest.
says it right there.
Yes.
Uh,
She has a burned scar on her chest of a demon.
Heart
symbol.
holding...
A hand holding an eye in flames.
Oh, not a...
Yeah, it's a symbol of the first demon they encountered, Agranak.
I should hear dry.
Because you formed a pact with him. You agreed to
An Agranak pack.
Yeah.
Agranak pack.
I lied to him saying I'd join his group, but I was lying, and then he figured it out.
He got a little unhappy.
Then they had to save me, and then we went to this other place to get rid of this demon, who apparently thinks I maybe have something in
Some
common.
connection to the demons.
I think she's full of it.
And we believe there's 4 other demons out there. Loose in our world.
Oh, and what was the dumb wizard? Zorak?
Garlock?
Zonut.
Or are you talking to me?
Talking about Gorlock?
Gorlock. It's a lot of Ak
I
names.
just said that.
Gorlock, the
Like
wizard, his cabal was the one that brought these demons out originally, and when we destroyed the demon, the body that she was inhabiting turned out to be one of the wizards in his cabal. And there's 4 other members of his cabal, 4 other demons.
Simple maths.
And the demon was connected to the temple. And so we destroyed the temple, destroyed the demon.
It was the demon's Horcrux.
And the
I was
demon
thinking
thanked you for opening the door, although not all of us heard that. I think only you heard that.
Yeah, only she heard that.
I feel
Like
like
we
you
all
heard that.
talked about it.
I
Though.
didn't hear that.
Oh, no,
I
you didn't.
suspect it.
Oh, okay.
Who heard it? Me?
You, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I knew that. Yeah.
Cool.
She's not telling us.
Anything else? Anything we're missing?
The bear got stabbed with a dart.
But the bear's okay now.
It's okay now.
Yeah. I
We,
agree.
the temple's now been defiled. Well, not defiled, but now it's not
Destroyed.
been destroyed. Yeah, effectively destroyed.
Well, it
There's
was
no magic.
corrupted initially. So.
Right.
Yeah, it was already gone.
Couldn't stay.
Gorlak decided to stick around that temple and do research.
That's right. We no longer have Gorlock with us.
Yeah, plot device stayed behind.
Yeah.
Cannon fodder. Stayed in the temple to study.
All right, come on.
All right.
So now
Alright.
we lost a wizard. We don't have a wizard anymore. in the
I
group.
am a wizard. I am a wizard. I'm a
Well-
wizard elf.
You're like a wizard.
Sure.
I'm a wizard.
Sure.
Supposed to have messy hair.
All right.
All right, so you are now you are basically outside of a city, the city of Gloom Ridge. It is a large city to the north. You've traveled for a while to reach here.
For a while, like a couple days, couple
like a week.
1,000 yards.
Like a week. It took you a week
Like a
to get
week.
here since our last adventure. So all your hit points are healed up.
It took us a week
You're,
to travel up
you're
that
fully
one, guys.
healed.
couple thousand.
Yeah, and you're on the outskirts of the city. There's like some, and it is a rather large cosmopolitan city. Like this is, you're hoping you could find some answers, some information here. Hillcrest, you aren't able to, whatever like you did before when you were able to kind of connect to this demon world or to hell or whatever it was. It seems like something is actively trying to shut you off from that because you cannot sense anything because you've been helping out to kill these demons instead of assisting them. You now feel like that you're no longer able to use this to connect to whatever's out there. They're stopping you from doing that.
More proof I am not a demon.
Does your family cut you off? That's so cruel.
It's mean.
You're not my family.
Who's your family? Who's
You
it?
guys. You guys.
Ah!
Right.
I created my own family.
I would like to buy a brush while we're in town, please. As a
What do you-
gift
What do you need, a haircut?
for you.
Get a room.
All right. So in the outskirts of the city, the two of you generally don't like cities or like civilization, but you're kind of with the group. Although there is an elvish faction, like this city is there's a lot of like high elves here, and it's it's not it's not it's a lot of different races and cultures, and it's a cosmopolitan city. It's a good place to find information. There's also several wizards towers. There's various temples, so you'll be able to talk to people at your
I'm gonna
temple.
be keeping an eye out for cats.
Are there any jewelers?
Cats.
Like street cats.
They're street cats. Yeah.
Are there wealthy people here?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, street cats and rats. I'm gonna be looking for those.
There you go. You can do your skin.
Bonding.
Yeah, the city of Gloom Ridge is on kind of on a cliff face over the ocean, and then down below there's docks, and so it is a trading center. And then there is a king of Gloom Ridge, and also the council that supports him. But
Do we need some funds?
Yeah. Do we need any money for any reason?
I don't know. That's up to you to decide, shoulder dance people.
I think we need
Yeah.
I just want to let everyone know that Bastion is with me.
Bringing
We
a
can
bear
see
into
him.
town?
He's very large.
Yeah, he's huge.
Are you certain he shouldn't stay out of town?
Yes, he's with me.
Ugh.
And
You got a problem with the bear?
I don't have a problem with the bear. I'm thinking some locals may have a problem with the bear.
well, that's their problem.
That does sound like they have problem.
There aren't any rules against animals, in the city. There's no rules against that. Yeah.
If we got some funds, we could buy Bastion a cute little like leather helmet with some leather bear armor. Does he have bear armor?
He doesn't have any armor.
Oh,
Bear
yeah.
Barding, bear
Protect
barding.
from
Bunny.
darts.
Like little
It
shoulder.
barely
Yeah.
covers him,
Oh, God.
right?
I'm rolling my constitution to see if I can survive that joke.
Right, it was unbearable. Right, okay. Right.
There's more on the way, but we'll
We'll take a pause from it.
I get it.
I'm gonna hide away from this.
Yeah, let's continue our tale.
Ah!
Guys!
Oh my gosh! All right, so you're coming into the city and looking around. Does everyone want to do something different? It seems like everyone kind of has a plan for what they want to do. So, who would like to go first for stuff to do in the city?
I would like to visit a wizard's tower
Okay.
and ask if they know of any.
But only wizards are allowed in them.
Sometimes they allow non-wizard guests.
Okay.
Do we have a
Like wizard
mission?
fans.
Those wizards in quotes, people.
I am a wizard.
Do we have a quest yet?
No. I know.
Well, I think we need to
It's
find.
over. It's over. We
Is your
destroyed
not-
the-
But
Is
don't
your-
we need to find the other demons?
Is your next quest not the other 4 demons?
I haven't done that yet. I haven't gone there yet. I don't know.
Okay.
Let's
to
see.
consult the temple. But I'm going to see if these wizards have any training they can give me or knowledge of evil forces that have been happening around the area. Demon
All right.
sightings.
Make a charisma roll.
I don't have much.
Yeah, I know.
I rolled 10 though.
Ooh.
-1 is 9.
All right, so choose 3 questions. Ask me 3 questions. Try to make them relatively specific.
What is your name? What is
Squeebies?
your favorite
You can think about them, but they shouldn't be like, "What do we do next?"
No.
or "Are there demons?" You know, like it has to be. You
It
know,
would be like, have there been demon sightings or rumors of evil presences in neighboring towns
great.
Or this town.
or
Yes,
this town?
there have in this town and in other places there have been rumors of evil activity. People have heard about the stuff that happened in the woods to the east, and they've heard about like that a lot of travelers who were going through the woods went missing. And there was something really bad going on there.
Is this the voiceless woods that we were just in, or is this?
Yes, the
this
voiceless
is-
woods.
So
Yeah.
they went into the woods and then didn't.
This was before you cleared out the woods. Yeah.
And
So they
came
heard of that
home
such-
before.
Yeah.
What?
I wish.
What?
Sorry, continue. I'm
What?
so sorry.
What happened?
No,
What are
nothing
you-
happened.
what are you
Nothing
doing?
happened.
What
Now
are you
you're
doing?
at
Grandma
his
is older.
house.
Please move on. It was just a song.
Oh, into the woods. I had to know. You didn't just tell me that.
Noted.
I have to know if there's any other demonic activity besides in the woods.
Like I said, there's been rumors of all weird omens, like calves being born with 2 heads, children disappearing, people disappearing. Like it's kind of going. It's there's been a lot of this stuff
An
lately.
increase.
Yeah, and apparently it started in the east. To the civilization of the east is where it started, and now it's spread to the Western civilization as well. So, yeah, stuff is going on.
So nothing. Yes. Okay.
Dark omens, people having bad dreams, nobles getting sick, commoners getting sick. Just a lot of just general.
pestilence in
Right.
general.
Yeah. And the wizards themselves, they say that there is a certain the planets and stars are aligned in such a way that this is a time when the wall between realities is
It's
thinner.
more permeable.
Yeah.
I see.
Question.
Well, we've been traveling for a week to this town. Is there a particular reason we've been going in this direction or to this town? Or is it just kind of like
It's the
the path?
closest.
Yes, well, it's the closest big city, and a couple reasons. Gerard wanted to go and visit his temple, and he knew there was one here, and also you got the sense that there might be information here because it's a big city. That is exactly for stuff like this, to find out these rumors, because you don't really have a lead from after getting rid of the last demon. So you're not sure what to do next. This seems like a good place to find out.
But from what you've just said, I take it that this started in the east and has come this way.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
maybe going back east is a likely place to find more demons.
Have we been traveling east or west?
You've been traveling west.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you cross the wilderness to the east, following Gorlock. That's where this all started. You follow this evil pyromancer, who ended up, turning out to be supposedly a good guy, as far as you can tell. But yeah, and that was the beginning of all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He says we did come from the east because that's where all the trouble. I mean, that's where they summoned the demons, or tried to, at least.
Yeah. That's where Gorlock's cabal came from. They were all because that entire society, I believe it's called Osha.
Yes.
Ocean was the name of that civilization in the east. They're a mageocracy. Like the entire civilization is, all the ruling class are wizards and sorcerers and
Ocean. O-S-H-E-N.
Or Ian.
Ian. Oshen.
I spelled it.
Oh, I
Ocean.
spell with an A too.
I spelled it with an A. Oshan.
Oshan. Yeah.
Ocean. Right.
Oh, would you like to get some funds?
Yeah.
I
So you're gonna pull off your.
We're just gonna go do
Gonna-
something entirely,
We're just gonna go
normal,
have fun.
right? Earn some money the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Right.
I-
Okay. We'll get around to that unless we want to do that now. Do you want to?
Well, if anyone else has something they'd like to do first.
So, did you have any other questions? That's one question.
was one
You can
question.
think about it, and we
I'll
can swing
think
back
about it,
around too.
yes.
So that's one question. Yeah.
Yeah, I go to the near the whatever temple of Galbraith is here, or
Okay.
or a church or whatever they got,
Great.
and I check in, and I will go do the ritualistic prayers and go through those motions. But I would also like to talk to whatever deacon is there or head priest or whatever. And
Deacon Seaso is here,
oh,
who is your deacon.
What's his name? Say so?
Seaso.
Say I so.
Yeah.
It's been a while, sir.
I've heard tales of your help and your heroic nature. I'm glad that you're out there, Jorad.
I'm glad to be out there too. However, I feel that if I have failed in a quest, I didn't bring a certain mage to justice because bigger evils have been discovered, and then I make the report of that, and directly from what we experienced, my party experienced.
Okay.
Yeah.
He says, yes, we've heard rumors of this. This fire was really just the beginning of other troubles. There is a darkness among the lands, a very insidious darkness, for it could be in a someone next to you, it could be in a noble, it could be anywhere. It's a
Should I keep a better eye on my traveling companion, Hillcrest?
clearly she is part of all this. It would be a good idea if we could find out what her origin is. Like, why has she been targeted by these creatures? What is her connection to them? Demon spawn.
Well, I remember her being dropped off as a little baby into this very temple. Of course, she was taken away afterwards, wasn't she?
Was it this temple? You should check the temple records, or perhaps talk to the bishop. He may know more. I believe years ago he was the deacon at this temple, so...
All right, I will. Thank you, sir. Is he here?
Well, no, he's within the castle walls.
How is the king doing?
Good as far as I know.
All right.
His daughter was sick, but I think she's recovering.
All right, I will make my way to the palace then.
May
Here's a hammer. Do you guys want it?
May Galbraith be with you.
Yes.
May Galbraith be with
May Galbraith guide your steps.
us. May his wisdom guide us all.
All right. Who's next?
There's the-
Do you have another question?
I have another question.
All right.
Do you have any talisman or aids in finding, warding off, or banishing demons? Anything that sort. If we're to battle this demon, I need help.
Yes. Yes, they have something. You don't really have money to afford it, but they can give you something that will help protect you, like a talisman of protection from demonic forces.
But if he had money.
Yeah, how much money do they need?
Or may I offer something else in return?
What would you offer in return?
I have not much as a traveling mage. Would anything from a demon lair be useful to you that I could bring back? Any magical element?
Not really, but perhaps we have a task you could perform.
Of course. I believe if I can do it, I will attempt it.
The King's Wizard actually owes us some money. If you would go and talk to the King's Wizard and collect that money, then we'll help you out with this.
And where is this King's Wizard and his name?
In the castle.
In this... He might not live in the castle.
The King's Wizard.
Could be nearby.
I mean,
His name is Morin.
Morin?
Morin, M-O-R-R-E-N. Morin. Morin Graves.
And he owes you something.
It's not a pun. It's just his name.
oh, there's a one-liner built in there.
And what
He
does
doesn't. He gets very upset when people make puns out of his name. So don't do that.
That would be a grave mistake.
More on that
He
later.
literally will turn you into a bundle of sticks if you, or a cat. And you don't want him to do. He will cast a spell on you.
I feel appalled for having said it.
Oh God. We should send someone else.
What am
collect the
I?
money.
I'm collecting money from this wizard.
Yes, we've had a hard time approaching him. You're gonna have to figure out a way to get into the castle to begin with. He's kind of given us the cold shoulder. But if you can talk to him and tell him to give us the money that he owes us for the enchantments we helped him with, then we will help you with this protective amulet.
I will see what I can do.
Deal.
Thank you.
Don't make any more jokes about his name. I'm serious. You're trying to think of one right now, aren't you? You're trying to think of one.
Could be.
All right. All right.
Hey.
Ranger, what are you doing?
We're blurry.
I don't like being in
Wow.
civilization, and anyway, and here in
It's resolved.
Gloom Ridge, particularly, I don't like being here specifically.
Oh, why is that?
There's a human here who lives here that I used to know.
What's his name? Or her name?
His name is Filian.
Yeah, and what worries you about Filian?
They're a douche.
Yeah.
Like if I send him a scroll, they don't send a scroll back. No.
Pretty much.
Is Filian rich?
Filian is rich.
Ooh.
Filian is very rich. We were in love, and we couldn't be together because of who he is and who I am.
And he's human.
He's human
Okay.
and wealthy
Right.
and noble,
All right.
and I am none of these things.
Right. And you're also an elf.
I'm none of those things.
Yeah.
Would you like
Right.
somebody to,
Right.
Right. You're none of those things. That includes being an elf. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Right, ladies.
yeah.
So Adriel was thinking your ex-beau. You didn't have to do anything.
What actor plays this guy?
Right. What does he look like? Who's he played by?
Killian Murphy.
Oh.
Oh, I know.
Okay,
That's,
now.
it's going to be a fun one.
That's some hair.
Oh, sorry.
That's
I
okay.
He's almost evil.
was thinking maybe we pay him a visit, relieve him of some of his fundage. Also, just, make fun of him a lot. Tell him how terrible his hair is.
Yeah, just need to know where he is. You don't have to do anything.
I'm conflicted about letting you do that.
I will probably do it regardless.
I feel like
No, we're definitely doing it regardless.
That's
This
nice that you're conflicted. We're gonna do it though. So.
No, we're definitely doing it. This is more of a courtesy to let you know. And if there's anything else you'd like us, any
Like, did you leave some earrings there that we can get for you?
is there a message? Did you have a something you particularly really liked that you'd like us to break?
Mm.
Like his stupid heart.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's
Or
already
his-
broken.
we could untie his shoes and he could trip on them.
I don't think that you should punish him. It wasn't his decision to not be with me.
Was it his dad's?
Yes.
Oh, he's even richer. Right. Is there a particular animal that his dad is either very scared of or very much in want of?
His dad is terrified of mice, particularly mice wearing
Tiny little,
tiny little leather outfits.
Terrified of mice in costumes.
Who isn't? It's creepy.
That's pretty weird.
Alright, we can work
It's
with
not
that.
like you could make a lot of money off of that.
I'm not here, right?
Putting a mouse with.
I'm
No,
Not here. I'm not
yeah.
even honest.
Alright, we can work with that. I'm
Mhm.
going to be an exterminator.
What's his name? Fillian's dad?
Killian's dad.
No, I thought his name was Fillian. Okay.
Killian is the actor who plays him.
Killian.
You see the confusion.
Billion.
Killian, played by Killian.
Mhm.
I'm not familiar with Killian Murphy. What has he been?
Peaky Blinders.
I'll just pull up a photo.
Yeah,
Google it.
because I'm gonna probably be playing him at some point. So I
Oh,
just feel.
I don't know who he is either.
I'm pulling it up now.
Alright, then I would.
All right, what's his name though?
His dad's name.
Michael.
So Michael Murphy or
I don't know. We don't have a last name.
What house is? Oh, I'm not here yet.
Michael of.
Michael of House.
Greenwood.
Michael of House Greenwood.
I thought we were gonna go into like the Green Sisters. Yeah, that
Oh,
dude.
Wait.
oh,
Put
nice.
it over here.
Yep.
All right, yeah, no.
Oh, that's not who I thought that was. Right. Okay.
Yeah, House Greenwood. They own a lot of they're wealthy because they kind of oversee a lot of they own a lot of forested lands outside of the city, and that's actually one of the reasons how you met him, because they do a lot of traveling outside the city in the woods. So you met him out there, and I mean, he's not really an outdoors person, but they do a lot of like kind of camping and traveling in pavilions and stuff like
And
that.
I'm not a fan of them because you can't own the forest.
Bonnie, can you summon more mice?
Huh? Of course.
Perfect.
I'd have to be one first though.
Yeah, of course.
So I'd rather walk there.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Let's get going.
So you heading to that house?
Are you kidding me?
No. No.
Great.
You ever demon girl?
Would I get room and boarding at a temple?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Just wondering.
Yeah. I'll give you like a
Like a cot somewhere.
yeah, cotton and a bowl of
He's
gruel.
such a
Sure.
And it's breakfast included.
Let me log on to Airbnb.
I mean, you don't need to eat or sleep, but
No, that's gone now. The quest is
So-
done, right?
oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's right. The quest is done. Yeah.
So as we're walking, so I'll, go in there with mice, be very terrible. You'll happen to, I don't know, find out about it or like being exterminated. Like, I don't know.
I'll be. Well, he'll probably run out, right? Imagine. Mice.
And you'll just happen to
I'll
be
just
there.
happen to be there. Hey, what's
But you know, for safety purposes,
Foolproof
they'll need to be
plan.
out of the house for like a good 6 hours or something.
Yes,
afterwards.
because I use some poison,
Right.
which I actually do have.
Yeah, right. But you know, after 6 hours, it's
We're gonna
fine.
we're gonna tent your house in medieval times.
But we should we alert our companions that we need to get out of town as soon as that 6 hours is done. You and Oh,
All right. Meanwhile, elsewhere in the city. So, what are you doing?
I go to the palace.
All right.
Yes.
knock on the door.
There's a couple guards there.
Yes.
They kind of cross their.
Now my brain is blank. Who was I supposed to try to talk to? From the. I didn't write it down.
He's an idiot.
Oh God! So I talked to the. Oh, I was looking for the deacon. I mean the
bishop.
The bishop.
Oh, he didn't
yes,
have a
I'm looking
name.
for the bishop.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah.
was the deacon.
And
at one
he
point.
is this bishop, or he or she is of my god.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm Joras Dawnseeker, Paladin of Galbraith, and I come to seek a word with Bishop. Bishop what?
You can just call him the Bishop of
I-
Gloom.
The bishop of
Gloom.
Yeah.
Seats
Or
something.
let's see.
Sisu.
Sissy. I believe there's an
Oh
issue.
yeah, what's this issue again? Oh, is it the
Sisu
king?
is the bishop,
Oh,
wasn't it?
No, that was the deacon that he was talking to.
Oh, I was thinking Sisu.
let's rewind the tape.
Bishop Digby.
Bishop Digby.
Digby.
Yeah. Yes, I wish to have a word with Bishop Digby. I come as a paladin of Galbraith.
Right, you're just gonna come in here and just chat with the bishop. No problem, right?
No problem.
Yeah. Well, we'll let him know that you stopped by.
I'll wait here.
All right. They don't go anywhere. They just kind of
Right.
stand there and stare at you. Clearly not going in to tell the bishop what's going
Right.
on.
Did you tell him who you are?
Yes. Have you ever heard of demons possessing people?
Just guarding the gates, sir.
Have you ever heard of a demon that grows into a 30-foot tall crone-looking thing?
Look, we're just here guarding the gates, sir. We're not.
Have you ever heard of that demon getting killed?
We're not here to make conversation with people.
I killed him. Is there an intimidation or something? I don't know, like to con my way. I don't know.
What's your? Don't you have that?
I got charisma. Right, I am.
Don't you have that? I am the law. Yeah.
That's
How
right.
does that? So once again, you have to be very specific. What are you telling this guy to do? Like, because you have to specifically say what you want.
Grant me entrance as the Paladin of Galbraith.
Yeah. So you summon up your holy power and you say this. What'd you roll?
8, 9, 10.
10. Great. So what are the options there? You get to do one of several things, right?
On a 10 plus, you also take a +1 forward against them. So do what I say. They back away, then flee, or they attack me.
Great. So they're sorry, sir, I didn't know. Like they're they're overwhelmed by your mighty presence, and they uncross their weapons and let you pass. Yeah, you don't Jedi mind control. It's not like that. They're just like, oh, the power of Galbraith is within you. Pass. Okay. So good. So you can pass beyond them now, and head in, and there's a off to one side there is a chapel, which you're assuming is probably where the bishop is.
Okay.
Are
Are there multiple deities, like chapels of multiple deities in this place, or just curious how pantheonic it is?
Right, there are within the city, but obviously Galbraith is like kind of the chapel itself is inside of the castle. The main castle is generic because it's it depends on whatever god is currently in favor with whoever the current
And this time it's Galbraith.
It's Galbraith, yeah.
Okay. All right. I make my way over there, and I don't know if you wanna. Are we gonna?
We'll swing back around
Yeah.
because this is fun to switch between people. So you have a third question you can ask
away.
as well. Yeah.
Have you ever had problems with the paladin?
Paladin problems, huh? Let me tell you.
My question.
Do I?
Those are the two questions that I really need to know anything about.
Like a Cindy Lauper.
I'm going to do a favor for you, and maybe when I come back, I can
All right.
Ask a third.
All right. So then you're going to try to get into the castle in a second.
I'm gonna go make a plea to meet with the wizard.
Okay. As you walk up, you see the paladin outside the guards, and you hear this last end of what he said, and then they let him in, and then they go back to guarding.
Gerard, I'm with him. I'm with him. Gerard.
Make a charisma roll. Just make up a straight up charisma roll.
Yeah, this is not gonna go well
What
for me.
you hoped and waited for.
9 minus 1, 8.
Right, you're with him.
I'm calling after him. Gerard.
Oh, all right. Go ahead. They let you in.
I hurry to catch up.
That
with
was
him.
my role that you piggyback on. Alright? That was my good die roll that you piggyback.
You were going to be useful in this coming adventure. I foresaw it.
Wow.
We quoted our bonds. All right, we're done. Bye, everyone. Okay. Good. So, good. So you catch up to him, and he's like, I don't know. Yeah. Well, you go ahead and what do you say to
Oh,
each
you
other?
run up to me?
Yes. Thank you for helping me get in.
How did you get it? Guards! Guards!
Paladin, shut up.
What are you doing here? And I run away from you. That man! He's in Get him away from me!
What? Really?
Aren't you lawful?
I am.
That's not happening. That didn't happen.
Jerk.
All right.
Do you wish to become a squire?
No,
Is
I want a
that why
mission
you're
to meet
here?
with the king's wizard to get some information and perhaps a talisman for us as we meet demons.
Don't you have to be a wizard to meet with a wizard?
I am going to kill you in your sleep.
I go to the chapel.
All right. He just walks away and goes to the chapel. All right.
I will ask for directions. Is there anyone around?
You see a small girl sitting on a bench. Yeah, she's kind of just playing with her legs. She's wearing kind of a nice dress. She looks like she might be the daughter of a noble,
That's what
perhaps.
small girls do.
Playing with her legs.
She's like, like kicking her feet.
Oh, okay.
She's removed her legs, and she's playing with them.
I didn't say it. You said it.
She's playing with her legs. She's kicking her feet.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Take her feet
Hey,
off. She's kicking
don't
it.
play with her legs now.
No, not going to touch her. Young lady, do you know where the king's wizard is?
He's in the tall tower.
This one here. Thank you, young lady.
That would be
Head
a
towards the
wizard's-
tower.
All right.
Not all wizards live in towers.
There's a sign that
Are
says
you just
wizard's
saying that
tower.
because
It
you
is.
don't live in a
I
tower?
mean, there's more than one tower here, but it is pretty
Whatever.
popular. Most real wizards live in towers. Like, it's kind of the thing. If you've really made it as a wizard, you're in a tower.
But if you're a wizard.
Yeah.
Next time you want to be invisible or magic missiles, all of you forget it.
The last time we wanted to be invisible, it didn't.
That's true.
Burn! That was an accident.
All right, so you go up the steps in the tower.
Climb up the stairs to the top.
Yeah. You get to there's kind of what looks to be like kind of a living quarters area. The stairs go further up, and a young man stands up and says, "Excuse me, can I help you?"
Yes, good sir. I'm a wizard as well, and I'm here to see the king's wizard on the business of the other wizards in town. I'm saying wizards an awful lot in this sentence.
Yeah, you certainly are. Well, what's your name?
My name is. I don't have to look it up.
Indorod.
Indorod. Indorod the Fleet.
Should be Indorod the Forgetful.
Bazing!
Well, I'm Kylie. I am the wizard's apprentice.
Kylie, the wizards in town say that the king's wizard owes them money for some enchantments they helped him with. Is this true?
I don't know anything about that. I don't think that's true. They're jealous of him.
Oh?
That's what I think.
Why would they be jealous of him?
Because he works for the king.
works
He
for
has
the king.
an
He's got
important
this
position. He's got this awesome tower.
Awesome tower, like all wizards should have.
All wizards should have a tower. One day I'll have a tower like this.
One day I will have a tower as well.
Will you though?
Why? Why would I not? There must be towers out there without wizards in them that I could live in. I don't see why this is a problem.
There's only solutions. There's no problems. Unfortunately, it's a problem for you to be here because you're not allowed to talk to him. He's casting a very complicated, difficult spell, and he can't be interrupted at this time.
I'll wait.
Literally, like, days to finish the spell. It's a big deal.
Is that his breakfast on the table?
It's my breakfast.
It's my breakfast.
Please, don't let me stop you eating. Sit down and eat.
I'm not hungry right now.
Well, you don't mind if I have some then, do you?
Of course I do. That's my breakfast. I might want it later.
Cut away.
I think you've met your match, Elrod, for clever wordplay. All right, back to the back to these two. So what's going on with these two?
I think I like you
Hillcrest and,
better now that you're a demon, or that now that I know you're a demon. It just makes you more interesting.
I'll take it.
I would like to talk to the whatever house cat is hanging out near the I'm assuming this massive
Cat voice.
manor.
There's a manor, yeah.
All right, so I'd
It's
like
got
to
a
have
wall around it.
a
Yeah.
conversation with a house cat.
All right.
Voice.
Yeah, let's hear the cat.
Hello, lovely.
Can you scratch my neck,
Of
please?
course I can. Come here. How's that?
Thanks. Over there.
Yeah.
Over here.
Okay.
Over here.
Yeah.
On
Okay.
the back.
Yeah. Of course. Of course.
Okay,
of
that's
course.
enough. Stop.
Great.
Clean, clean, clean.
Question.
Clean, 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 clean.
Lovely little
clean,
kitten.
Clean, 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 clean.
I pull out a little fish from my pocket.
You
What's
have
your
my
name?
attention. You have my attention.
What's your name?
Fualaha.
Falaha, that's gorgeous. It is. Question: do you ever get good fish from your owners? Do they take good care of you?
Yes, they sometimes drop food off the table.
They don't give
For
you your
us.
own food?
Well, we are able to hunt our own food, so we don't
Oh, of
need,
course you are.
we don't need food from them. But sometimes they give us some of their treats. I like fish. I see you have fish.
I do have fish.
Okay.
Oh, you want this?
Yes, I would like the fish, please. Can I have the fish?
Of course you can have the fish. I have actually loads of fish. Are there more of you inside?
Yes, my sister and my brother. We all live here, and we hunt. We hunt within.
Ooh. Would you mind terribly? I would love for you to take a day off of hunting, and I'll give you a barrel of fish. Would you like that?
Day off of hunting, and we get a barrel.
it's like a
What
little-
is a barrel?
Oh, well,
What
here,
is-
have this. So a barrel is like, and I gesture to the size of a barrel. Oh, I'm sure there's a barrel nearby. I point to a barrel. It's like that, but filled with fish.
Oh, that's too much.
You don't have to take all of it.
My cat would never have said that.
And you can have
split
whatever
it.
you want from the barrel.
If we take it, what is a day?
It's when it gets dark again, you can come back.
Oh, so you want us through to not hunt for one hunting time?
Yes, aye.
Well, I can't speak for the others, but that deal is fine for me. I agree.
Can you check with them and let me know?
Yes. And he hops up onto the wall and goes over the wall.
Cool.
A little while later, three cats come out, him and two other cats, and he's like, "This is my brother and my sister."
I give them each a little fish.
Okay. All right.
Right, so when it's dark again, you'll have a barrel of fish between the three of you.
All right.
Okay. I just needed to make sure the mice would be safe.
That was a great idea. I'm giving you credit.
She did it. Give it to her.
Who else would get credit for the thing she entirely did herself?
You just put it there.
Don't listen to them. I appreciate your credit. And it's important to feel acknowledged.
You're my partner
That's right.
in this.
Demon partner.
I'm not a demon, but
Demon and an elf.
all right.
We could go on the road.
Oh,
Anyway, so I guess I'll just go in and scare them, and you just want to hang out here, or
yeah.
Great. Maybe chat up some locals about how much of an exterminator you are.
Oh, great. Yes. Yes.
Great.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn into a mouse.
Okay.
Wearing tiny leather armor.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Whew, here we go. Roll. I mean,
Great.
that's
Good roll. It's an
totally
11.
fine.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a 12.
Well, yeah, but you get
It's 13.
You get a hold 3 though. You get a hold 3. You're
I just want
excellent.
it known it's a 13, though.
All right. Yeah, with all the bonuses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're able to summon a horde of mice and terrorize the household, basically.
Yes.
With this horde of mice, like it is a plague. It seems like the house is plagued with mice.
Can you
Um,
do this under a pale moonlight, so that you would be somewhere out there beneath the pale moonlight?
Someone saying a prayer?
Yeah.
I've got to do it during the day
Oh, okay.
because the
never mind.
cats will come back.
Okay.
So we're terrorizing, but we're also keeping an eye out.
Who's there?
You
Yeah,
know,
I'm gonna go
scouting
talk-
the house.
I'm gonna go
Alright.
talk to the
People are
local-
like, "Where's the cats? Why are the cats not here?
The cat's not here.
Tabby, where are you? Gray Shanks, where
And,
are the
and
cats?"
I specifically target Michael with my little leather armor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. This is one so coat on. Those are sure, yes, Sir Michael. As you say, one of the mice had a surcoat on. It was wearing a small, had a backpack and it had boots on. And oh yes, sir, you must do something. So he's like really freaking out.
Yeah.
Great. Good. So we'll swing back to you two. What are you doing?
I think I'm having a crisis of conscience about this whole palaver that's taking place.
Oh,
See,
don't.
that was
It's
a
the
made-up
best
British
idea.
word right there. That was a made-up British word right
That's
there.
real.
It
That's real.
sounds like a makeup.
That's a real word.
That's
Yeah.
a real word.
Yeah.
I don't know, palaba.
Palava.
Falafel.
No, falafel's real.
So
Do you-
palaver.
Do you feel awful about it?
Oh!
Great. So, as you're kind of having this crisis of faith, not a face, you see a horse is riding by, and on that horse is Filian.
What?
He's riding by. He hasn't seen you.
I jump into a hedge.
All right.
What's your
Can't you just
bear
hold
doing?
still?
You jump into the hedge. Your bear is kind of trying to climb into the hedge with you, and it's very and you hear the horse hooves stop,
That was my favorite
And-
rom-com.
and
Meet cute.
you hear Filian's voice. He says, "Is it Adriel? Is it you?"
Damn it! Yes, it's me.
I,
Get off me, Bastion.
I thought I noticed the back part of that bear.
Yes, that's Bastion. You remember him?
I do. What are you doing here?
I am just passing through. I'm not with
Of course. just
anybody else
passing
or
through.
associated with anything happening here.
Wouldn't want you to stay in one place for very long.
No, well, we know that I can't stay. And that's your dad's decision.
Yes.
That you didn't really fight much against, did you?
I'm not his only son. He could give everything to someone else. That would be a disaster.
I understand.
I have an archery tournament later today. Perhaps you would come.
You're competing.
I know I'm not that good. I'm not as good as you. You could also compete.
I can.
It's not closed.
What would I win?
The prize, I believe, is 100 gold pieces.
And what of the affection of the prince?
you need to win that.
Then I'm in. I will compete.
Right. He bows to you. I'll see you there.
What time is it?
5.
Is this tomorrow or today? Or is this tomorrow or today?
Today.
It's later today.
Where's the
What time? Yeah, where is it?
Probably in the castle, right?
There's like a tournament grounds. You know where it would be. It's kind of
And
virtual
and
place.
what time does the sun set in this part of the world?
8 p.m. I believe.
8 p.m.
Sun
Okay.
sets.
Gloomridge.
What's the town?
Gloomridge.
Bloomridge.
It's good to see you.
Bloomridge.
Good to see you. Until 5.
Bastion. Or whatever. I don't do bears, all right?
No, I was laughing because you both did it at the same time, and it was adorable. You both went.
All right. Yeah. He
It's-
he rides slowly off, but you do notice him like looking over his shoulder as he rides away.
Because I'm pretending not to look.
Yeah, but with your elvish senses, you can sense that he looks back at you, even though, you're obviously not looking. All right. Back to the paladin.
I noticed this. Do I see like a poster on the walls that says archery tournament? Like a notice?
Well, you're just gonna I'm just gonna intrude on that story over there, even though I know nothing about it. No, you don't.
No,
you don't see
okay,
that.
never
No. Her story sounds better than mine. I want to go to the archery tournament.
There's something. Never mind.
Does this temple have a community corkboard anywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's this.
All right. So I make it to the chapel.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Is there any maybe there's acolytes or something in there, or
you
the bishop?
You see a young man wearing a hair shirt. You know what a hair shirt is?
It
Shirt
sounds
made of
awful.
It is a shirt of penitence. It's all
okay.
scratchy and uncomfortable. Basically, the hair's on the inside.
Oh.
And he's also he's flagellating himself. Not like horribly, but he's like, whipping himself.
Just
you know.
gently flagellating.
Yeah. He's the only one there. He's like kneeling before the altar and
It's
like,
like-
Brother, what's the penance for?
I've had evil dreams.
What sort of dreams?
Who are you?
I'm Jorad, Dawnseeker.
You're a paladin.
Yes.
He like bows down before you.
No need for that. What sort of dreams are we talking about?
I've seen evil things.
Have you seen demons? Feel their presence? In a cave, perhaps, or inside a tower?
No, I saw them here within the castle.
Within the castle.
And the bishop told me that I must be penitent. And I must repent.
When did these dreams start happening?
A week ago?
Did anyone arrive from outside the city and visited the palace? Or made acquaintance with the bishop a week ago?
I don't think so.
Did any change in behavior for anyone you know a week ago? Noticeable change?
No, I just started having these dreams and they seemed so real. It seemed like there was an evil presence here in the palace. A disembodied voice that would speak.
To you?
It would speak through me and it would speak through others.
Where's the bishop?
Oh, he's in his quarters.
Alone?
I think so.
Which way are they?
He like points through there.
Carry on with the flagellating.
Thank you.
I make my way up there.
All right. All right. You hear some sounds from within. It sounds like the bishop is not alone. Yeah.
It's natural.
I push on the door. Is it locked?
No, it's not locked.
I open it up.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, he's there with a young girl who's not clothed. The bishop is not clothed. It looks like they have been.
Canoodling.
Is this,
Looks like they've been sinning pretty hard.
So this is it's like they have to be. I have to be chaste. I take it.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
not okay.
As a paladin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is not okay.
Yeah.
I guess I could do I am the law on her and tell her to leave or something. Right? Grab your clothes. And
Oh my god. Oh well, actually, they kind of notice you're there, and she's like, "Oh," and she like grabs your clothes, and she like walks out, and she's like, "Hey, what are you doing? What is this?"
She's gone, right?
Yeah,
So
she-
I close the door behind me, and I was looking at the clock, and I
Right.
tell Bishop, what sort of evil, aside from your activities, is happening in the palace?
He slumps down heavily in his chair. He says, "Something evil has entered the castle." And now we'll take a break. Ah!
What?
Yeah,
You
time for
asked
break.
about what?
All right,
You
so we'll take a break.
asked that, right?
Be back in a bit. Thank you. Hello, we're back from the break. So much was going on before the break, and now it continues. All right, so the last thing we had was you talking to the bishop, but we'll come
Yes.
back to that.
Yes.
So,
Evil is come.
The naked bishop.
let's do this over here. Wizard in the wizard tower.
Listen, apprentice, I've faced down 2 demons in the last fortnight. I'd not be stopped from seeing the king wizard by a pipsqueak like you, Steve or William or whatever your name is.
Kylie.
Kylie. I will wait here for the wizard.
Wait, what'd you say about a demon?
We have banished 2 demons in a fortnight.
Maybe I can trust you. Can you help me?
What is up, Kylie?
He walks over and grabs the breakfast, and he goes up some stairs, and he says, he looks back at you. He says, "You can't tell anyone about this.
About your breakfast.
What you're about to see. Maybe you can help me. Are you smart enough to help me?"
Yes, I will help you.
He opens up the trap door into the upper level, and he walks up the stairs.
With his breakfast?
I follow him up.
All right.
Breakfast is not for him.
It smells bad up here.
Is it demon breath bad?
No, like
Am
an
I
open,
within
like an
several
open,
thousand yards of a
No,
demon?
no. It's like more like an open chamber pot, sort of a bad.
Somebody did.
And you see, apparently the wizard. You see an old man with a long beard and like hair, but his hair is like all messed up. He has no shirt on, and all over the walls of this chamber, there are things written on the walls everywhere. There's some like alchemical stuff and wizard accoutrement. But he's like the wizard is like writing and he's talking. He's like, but if travel through this, they could be anywhere. There's no way
King
to
Wizard.
attack it. No visitors today. Ha ha ha. He's writing all over the wall. You can see, and it's like every inch of surface area the stone has been written on. And Kylie brings the breakfast in and sets it down and says, "Your breakfast, sir. You have to eat. You have to eat, sir." And he just kind of ignores him, and he's like, he looks like he hasn't eaten in a while. It looks like he's in really bad shape, and he's clearly lost it, like really badly.
How long has he been this way, Kylie?
About a week. No one knows. I've been able to keep it hidden, but I don't know what to do. I don't know what's going on.
I am going to discern realities, I think, to see
Discern some
find what's
realities.
going on here.
Good call.
Hey,
What? You can't look at yours?
no, you can. We didn't want you to put your cup on it.
Put your cup on.
What? He already made rings on the other one.
He's
5.
discerning reality.
But
Plus wisdom, I believe, for discern realities.
6.
Not
great.
Yeah.
Do I recognize any of these
Wizard.
symbols?
Oh, it's all. This is all. Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense to you. This is definitely like out of your depth.
If only you were a wizard.
Oh my god.
Thank God I'm here alone.
That never gets old. Let's see.
I love how it has shifted away from the idiot paladin to the wizard.
Yeah.
Thank you,
It'll come back.
guys.
Yeah, don't worry.
All right, cool, that's fine.
Gone but not forgotten.
You're gonna have to. You might be able to, like, if you spend some time looking at it, get more. But right now, you're not sure what to do. This is whatever it is. It's definitely affecting.
Is there
this
any
guy.
pattern that's repeated often on the wall?
Nothing is repeated, and none of it seems to necessarily make any sense to you. Like, it's several languages, and there's little bits of pieces of information. There's like diagrams. There's, it's very strange. Some of it just seems like totally gibberish. Some of it you like recognize. Oh, that's a nursery rhyme that you learned when you were a kid. It's like it's just.
In other words, the set decorators were not
Alright.
that lazy. Everything is unique.
Yeah, nice.
In this set.
Checking. Because usually my shots have the cheapest effects going on.
Yeah.
So
Patty,
that's
what happened to put him in the state? Did he just wake like this?
I came up here and he was like this. He like kind of leads the wizard over and sets him down in front of the food, and like he kind of is feeding him. The wizard just kind of like, but if you can't put the rabbits must know that there was one place over stone. The three became the four, and the four became the three. The blanket of covering us all.
I'm going to do a detect magic on him to see if he's under a spell.
Darkness. All right, so you're going to cast detect magic. What does that do? Tell me what that says.
It says one of your senses is briefly attuned to magic. The GM will tell you what here is magical.
Which sense would you like to be attuned to magic?
My eyes.
Okay.
You sure?
Nice.
That one
Sight.
has
Yeah,
magic.
that's your choice. Yeah.
8.
Great. So you can either forget that spell, you can take a -1 going forward, or you can put yourself in danger.
Magic is as natural as breath to me. Detect magic is a cantrip for me. So I'll choose to forget the spell.
Okay, great. Yeah, I mean, you'll still, it's like, you can choose to forget it, because it's like any other spell. Great. There is, actually, you see there's a faint magic in all the stuff he has written on the walls. Everything that he's written has like a faint magic on it.
But nothing on him.
No. All right. Swinging back around, you're a bunch of mice, and you're the exterminator.
Unless you want like a cooler title.
No, I like it. The Exterminator.
Great. What do you?
I've put my name around town. I've made whispers. Well, there's a great exterminator in town.
Okay. Someone approaches you. Excuse me, miss.
Hello.
Do you do mice?
Damn, mice are my specialty.
My lord has a very big problem with mice. Recently, it's gotten very bad.
Lead me on.
Please, this way. So he takes you back to the mansion. But you must help me. There are mice everywhere.
They're running across the floor.
Oh, look at this! Even in the temerity of this. I don't know how temerity works, I guess.
The mice run towards you, but as soon as they see her, they go ee and squeak back into the
They
house.
seem to be. They know that you. What do we do? What
I
can
have
we
a
do?
reputation. Leave it to me. Gather all the people in this home. Leave for, say, 6 hours. And once you come back, they will be gone.
Yes, we will do as you say. In fact, you stay here overnight. We'll come back tomorrow.
Sounds great. Also, I need payment up front.
How much is it?
1,700 gold coins.
Holy, that's a...
I come out of my little leathers and I bite his little ankle.
Ah! All right, we'll pay.
Up front.
All right, they give you 1,700 gold pieces.
How much was the archery reward?
100.
This is quite a lot.
Yeah. All right.
I appreciate it. We will stay the night. May we have access to your food? Is this like I can use your
We can't eat it anyway. It's probably riddled with mice.
probably? All right,
We'll
I'll
have to
take
throw
care
it
of
all
that.
out.
Well, I'll take care of that. Have a nice night. Come back in the morning. Say 10 a.m.
Yes, we'll be back. Thank you so much.
But Michael, is it?
Yes, I am Michael.
Yes. Are you married?
I'm not.
Oh, good to know.
I have 3 sons.
Oh. Where are they? They're coming with you to get out, right? Out of the castle.
Oh, they don't stay with me.
Oh, you used to have this whole place to yourself?
Yes.
Wow. I'm sorry. Are you lonely?
Yes.
Uh,
I have servants though.
are they good to you?
I can't stay here
Okay.
with mice.
All right, out you go. Thank you for the payment up front. Bye.
Bye.
So they're all gone?
Yeah.
Okay, I turn back into me.
Do you see what I got?
Yeah, I feel like we don't... Oh, sorry. I feel like we don't need to rob anything.
That's what I was thinking.
We just take the food
Yeah,
and the money
that's what I was.
and maybe just give it like a, a once-over.
Well, we could spend the night and live like queens.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
There was also some interesting stuff in his study.
Oh.
What? No, it's more like personally interesting, not like, oh, let's steal it interesting.
Yeah, because here's what I was thinking. I don't want to steal everything and then have to run out of town.
Right.
That's why I asked for the big sum and he gave it.
And so we're good.
We're good.
Right.
So let's.
But
look
we
at the
should
study.
take all the food out because you did say
I
you're
did-
going to get rid of the
Right,
food.
because
so.
we're hungry.
Also, we've got to feed the cats and the mice.
True. Very good point.
Right.
Perfect. So, library?
Right. Also, the study. But
Study.
also, there's a cellar at the bottom. I'm just going to take their barrel of fish.
Yes.
Give it to the
Do
cats.
they have wine down there?
Oh, they have lots of wine.
Let's, take not all of it.
No,
We've
no,
got,
just
yeah.
some.
All right. Looking through the house, you find, as far as the personal stuff.
I also sent
First-
some mice to go tell Bastion that we're gonna need some help, like unloading food.
Bastion, the bear.
Yeah, they can
Mice
talk,
can talk
right?
to bears?
Yeah, they talk. They can talk to each other, can't they?
Sure. Sure, why not? Sure.
Okay, great.
They all speak animal common.
Fine. I will write a note.
No, it's fine.
And I'll attach it to a mouse.
Yeah, that's fine. Great. So yeah, you find the personal things that one of the things you find in the study. You find a bunch of letters from Filion to Adriel that apparently were never delivered.
Taking those. Anything else?
Benny?
Yes, there is a letter that looks like it's from Adriel to Filion saying, "I never want to see you again. I don't like your city ways." And although this letter appears to be forged, you don't think this is Adriel's handwriting.
I'll take that too.
Feel bad, though. Nah, not too much.
Yeah, I didn't feel bad, but how interesting will it be when we give her the letters?
I think she'll love it.
that'll be so fun.
That'll be funny. We'll have her drink some wine first.
No, afterwards. Give her the letters.
Oh, all right.
Get her drunk. Then.
Yeah. Woohoo. Party.
Alright, great.
All right, back to the back to the paladin, Sir Jorad Dawnbringer.
We just banished 2 demons in the past fortnight. And you're
gave them that
saying
idea?
there's a new evil here in the castle? In the city or in the castle?
It's in the castle.
And here you are celebrating by going against your vows. Is this something to celebrate about?
Sorry, it's just that I was afraid, and it makes I'm able to take my mind off of it.
These people need guidance from
Makes sense.
Galbraith. And here you are, afraid. People are looking to you for spiritual leadership through this difficult time. And yet you are nothing but a sniveling old man, aren't you?
You're right, I am a sniveling old man.
I wonder if the deacon out there should be promoted to bishop.
You probably should. I don't deserve to live.
Can you tell me what forms of evil you've been sensing?
It's all around us. There's evil here in this room, even now. Can't you hear it?
Do I?
Now that he says that, you feel like there's something very close. But, and yet very subtle. Like it's definitely, there's something here, but it's hard for you to put your finger on it exactly.
I need access to your records. I want to know of of that girl who was delivered as a foundling to one of the temples here. As an infant? Long ago.
There were omens on that day.
Were there?
Yes.
Upon her delivery, as an orphan, a foundling.
Yes.
What sort of omens?
Omens that made us think that perhaps the church could lead her along the right path, but I don't know that we
And yet
gave
she
her
ran away, didn't he? She ran away eventually.
You can't change the stripes of a tiger or the shell of a turtle or the scales of a fish.
She's with me.
Then she's the evil. Don't you see? You've brought the evil here. You're the one who's brought the evil. This is what the dreams of the child, the dreams of the one below. This is what it was. This is what I felt all along. You're the one who brought the evil here.
It's
not
because
me.
of her that we were able to vanquish two of them. We vanquished Zordun and Agricock.
Zarnu.
I know their names are hard to remember and say. That is part of the evil that they bring.
Did she escape on her own, or did you let her loose?
What? No, we wanted to keep her safe. We wanted to... You don't know where she's from. You don't know who she is.
How did she escape if she was supposed to be trained here as an acolyte when she was a child? And yet she escaped. She ran away.
She had no place here. She has no place among the good or the lawful. She is the spawn of demons.
She's been doing good so far.
We all know it. We've been saying it a lot.
I put some clothes back on. And I walk away.
He just kind of sits there dejected. All right, you walk away.
Yeah.
All right, you're at the archery tournament.
Ooh, is it 5 o'clock?
Yeah.
Are there sounds of
Bing, pew, pew.
Did she get the message from Bastion and the mice?
Yeah, she got the message. Yeah. What did it
She
say?
just chose to ignore it. Okay.
What did the message say?
We got this hot pad up the street. Got it for the evening. We're gonna need some help carrying all this food and wine. Come quick.
Well, I think right now it's up to her, but I think her priority is the tournament because
I'm just saying what the message said.
Okay.
I don't know about her tournament.
Right. Sure. You walk out and you see the training grounds are just outside. That's where the tournament is being held. You see that there's a preparations for an archery tournament here just outside the castle.
I don't archer, do I? No.
I don't know. Do you? I mean, you archer some, I imagine. But,
Okay.
you know.
Sure. Well, I don't know if
I mean, you're probably trained. You probably don't use it in combat because that's not chivalrous,
Right.
like shooting arrows at people.
Right.
But yeah, you probably see Adriel out here.
Adriel. I've come across new information. But are you in the middle of this competition?
Well, I was about to compete, yeah.
Yes.
But
well,
I can listen.
Well, it turns out that I haven't told anyone yet, but I know about Hillcrest. You see, she was a foundling at the temple here under my god. We were going to raise her and protect her, raise her as an acolyte, but she ran away on her own, and now she's here again. But they keep saying that attached to her is some kind of evil. Maybe that's why she's the chosen one.
Does she know this? What do you plan to do with this information?
I don't know yet. What should we do? What should you do? What would you do?
Well, evil needs to be stopped.
Well, if it comes down to it, I will do what needs to be done if it comes down to it.
If it comes down to what?
Having to excise her. Having to kill her. I shouldn't be using big words.
I understood what you were saying. I was trying to ascertain whether you understood the gravity of what you were saying.
It is evil.
Can the evil not be removed from her?
If we can't, if it's impossible, then we have to remove her. But of course, we would try to remove the evil from her.
She has been integral to us succeeding in our
That's what I mentioned to the
campaign so
bishop.
far.
I mentioned that to the bishop. And yet he is still scared of her. They're all scared of her.
Well, it seems that she has free will. She's not controlled by this evil that resides in her.
But for how long? Where are the others, do you know?
Well, it seems that she and Bunyan.
Onion.
Bunyan.
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 Onion.
Bunyan.
Bonin.
Bunyan. Bunyan.
Bonin.
Yeah, it's one of those.
With the help of some mice, have procured some wine and food.
I didn't hear that.
Fillion approaches.
Lots of food.
Adriel,
Hi.
you came.
I did.
They didn't expect you to come after what happened with us before.
Yes, well, I didn't think I was going to come either. Here I am.
May I ask you something?
Yes.
You never responded to my letters except for the last one you sent.
What letters?
The letters I sent you.
I didn't get any letters from you. And I never sent you a letter. Because you never sent me any letters. I had nothing from you. Silence. For years.
I must speak with my father. Please don't leave until I can talk to you, please. I'm going to my father's house.
Well, I'm coming with you. I'm not going to stay here at this archery competition if the reason for my being here is leaving.
Yes, you should come with me. We'll confront him together.
On second thought, maybe we should wait.
No, I must confront him now.
Hi, I'm Jorad.
Who is this?
This is my traveling companion.
Do you know each other?
We did.
Well, nice to meet you, Jorad. Where's
Your name is Jorad. My name is
Jorad.
Fillion.
Yes. Where were you going?
I want to persuade you to not go back to your father's house right now.
Don't you understand? He kept those letters from you. I
What
know that
letters?
this is true. I wrote you letters. Every day I wrote.
Well, isn't that just a convenient thing to say? Oh, I wrote you so many letters, and my dad, again, it's all his fault. He kept the letters from you.
I know he disapproved of you, but he lied to me. He lied to us both. I
still love you. I understand if you don't feel that way anymore. I know I've been a fool. I've been a fool. But I want to stand before him now and tell him how I feel, and how I felt, and how I still feel.
You might not feel the same way after you learn what I have done. Your father is not at his house right now. In fact, you will find an elf, 2 elves,
Oh, I'm 100% human.
An elf
Several
and what's
mice.
probably a demon. But it looks human.
an elf, a possible demon, many mice,
The mice are gone.
and no cats.
I don't know what any of that means. It doesn't sound horrible to me, and I don't care. Can I have another chance?
You know I can't stay here.
I know.
Will you leave?
Can't leave. I'm part of the ruling council of this city. I can't just leave. There's good to be done here if I stay. But I don't expect you to stay, I understand. That you're a free thing and you must be out there in the wilds. That's where you do your good.
I need it there. And here we are again.
Here we are again. Will you... Will you, if one day, decide to settle down, if your quest is done, will you join me?
I'm sure that's a long time from now.
You're asking me to be something that I am not.
I'm sure it's a long time from now.
Thank you, Adrienne, for the time we had together. Sir.
Sir.
He leaves.
Don't.
That's the cut.
It's a good thing about being a paladin. You have to be chaste. You don't have to worry about anything like this. I'm gonna go look for everyone.
All right, back to the wizard.
Kylie, what else has gone on here? Where could the demon be? I feel this is because the demon is close.
I agree, but you have more experience with demons than I do. I'm just an apprentice. You're an actual wizard. At least that's what you said you were.
I am a wizard.
Well, that's what you
Why
said
does
you
everyone
were.
doubt I'm a wizard? I'm
not.
a wizard.
You said you were a
I'm
wizard. I'm just
actually a
repeating
wizard.
that you said that you were a wizard.
I'm a wizard.
I know, you're saying it again. I never
Has
said I was a
anyone
wizard.
begun acting strangely? Is there a dark presence anywhere
Everyone
around?
is acting strangely.
Oh, you're no help at all.
The bishop's been acting strangely. The king has been acting strangely. His daughter, everyone.
His daughter.
Just don't play.
Very
with her
serious
legs.
expression on your face, and I don't know what it means.
Just
There's
don't.
a
Just don't
demon
play with her
close.
legs. That's
The best thing you can do is stay here and take care of the king's wizard. I will go talk to the king.
Oh.
She's gonna go talk to the king. You're not allowed to go talk to the king.
Maybe I can take the king's wizard with me.
He looks over at the wizard. He's like,
It's inside.
Or I can
And then
keep that a
and
secret.
he looks back at you.
Or I can keep that a secret.
You have to keep the secret. You promised you would. You can't tell anyone about my lord. I thought you could help. I thought you might be able to cure him. Don't you know anything about this? Isn't this some sort of wizard thing where wizards go crazy and then they have to be fed, I don't know, wizard potions? I don't know. I'm only an apprentice. You're the one who said you were a wizard.
I'm a wizard.
demon.
I've got nothing to cure him. I don't know what this is, if this is possession or insanity. There's nothing I have in my power. What I can do is find the demon and bring my friends to bear on it and banish it. But first we must find the demon.
All right. Well, if I can help, let me know.
You could give me some coin to give to the mages.
All right.
He goes downstairs and he opens up like a chest. Like, this is my lord's treasury. Take what is owed them, I guess.
I didn't get a dollar figure. 1,700 gold coins sound good?
That's a lot. Fine. Take it.
I'll bring back anything that's excess.
Thank you.
Take care of him, Kylie.
All I've been doing for the past week.
I'll come back if I can.
We'll be here.
I'm gonna go try to get into the king. Just get an appointment with the king.
All right.
So I go down out of the tower,
Sure.
over towards the throne house. Do I know where?
Yeah, I mean that's pretty.
Young girl, put your legs back on.
The Great Hall.
The Great Hall.
Yeah. Good. The basically, there's some more guards there, and a seneschal approaches you. How can I help you?
Sir, I fear that there's a demonic possession somewhere in this
He
town.
kind of looks around at the guards and he rolls his eyes at it.
You've noticed nothing untoward? Everything seems normal here?
Just because things might not be normal doesn't mean there's an infernal influence. It's demonic possession.
I've dealt with 2 in a fortnight. And all the signs are here.
Oh, I had angels in my eggs this morning. They flew out and it startled me quite greatly.
I walk away.
What? Careful of demons! All right.
Meanwhile.
You notice these two kind of standing out in the training area, and there's an archery tournament going on, but they don't seem to be at all involved in it. They're just gonna. There's a really awkward vibe. There's a real awkward vibe.
As you walk up, you catch the end of my sentence. Yeah, you know, and that's the luxury of not knowing you can't be attached to anyone. Oh, hi, wizard.
Hi to you, paladin.
Oh, I'm a real paladin.
That's why he didn't use the quotes as you're a paladin. I'm not here.
And yet. Shall we join the others? I found out squat. On the way by, though, I'm going to go to the wizard's tower and find out how much they are owed.
They're owed 500 coins.
Give me 500 coins.
All right.
And do I get a talisman or something?
Yeah, they give you a talisman.
I presume I wear it around my neck.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
Does this mean he's a wizard now? I asked the wizards in the town.
Oh no.
No.
All right, off to the house.
Okay, you're going to the house.
I will come to the house, but begrudgingly, but it's only because I'm very hungry.
All right.
In the meantime, we've been really productive, actually. I've put the word out because there's so much food in this house, and he wanted to just throw it all away. So I've put the word out to all of the local animals, all of the dogs and cats and birds and mice and rats, and while they're eating away to their heart's content, they're letting me know about all the strange occurrences that have been going on. All of the royal pets that have been, pretty unsatisfied with their owners recently. And then you've had the opportunity to reach out to your criminal friends in the city, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how does the criminal underworld thing work? You got that? That's a move, right?
Well, only if I need something, I believe.
Do you need something? I feel like you do.
Connections.
Yeah, I want to ask about. I need some more details about the craziness that's going on around here.
All right. So, what does the move say specifically?
When you put out a word to the criminal underbelly about something you want or need.
Okay, and so you want more information about what's going on, the strangeness that's going on.
Yeah, and if I can get some details about where maybe they've seen something that can guide me in the direction of the demon.
Okay. All right.
So it's 2 of these, right? 6, 7. Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll have to settle for something close, or it comes with strings attached to your call.
We've got coin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got coin.
All right. So you meet with one of the members of the local thieves guild. Like at the pub, the Black Skull, which is a pub near this place you're staying, the mansion you're staying in.
Yeah. So, you were interested about this strangeness that's been going on, right?
Yeah. What you know there, buddy?
Well, might be we've had a thing or two. Might be we've seen a thing or two.
Yeah.
Might be.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's in it for us?
I think it's 1 or 2 coins I could throw your way.
1 or 2 coins.
Well, it's been a rough day.
Oh yeah. Well, my children need shoes. Not a one of them has shoes.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, some of them don't even have feet.
Oh.
So 1 or 2 coins might not really help them.
Well, I don't think I can buy him feet there, but what do you need? What do you want?
I think maybe you might be able to afford some feet. Word around town is you have access to that manor over there.
You want some food? Is that what you want?
Well, I would like to take a look around. I feel like there might be a couple things that might want to nick out of there.
Listen, I don't want to take this guy's stuff. What if I give you 100 coin?
It's not quite enough, is it? This is my offer to you. You let me get in there, take a couple things, and I can tell you something that might be worthwhile.
Can I say yes or no to the things you want to take?
No. I
All
take
right.
2 things.
All right, 2 things.
2
But they
things.
can't be bigger than...
No, there's no rules. No rules.
They have to be my size or smaller.
All right, they'll be your size or smaller.
All right, deal. Now, what? You want to walk and talk?
You might want to go take a look at the local records area. There's a records area and a library. I want to go take a look at that.
You want to come with me?
No, I won't go near that place.
Why not? Chicken?
Damn straight I am. That's why I'm still alive. Now let me get in there and get those things.
All right, come on.
All right.
I feel like I need to walk you there because if you just enter, my friends aren't going to know.
Oh, right. I should come with you, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to get eaten by a bear. I've seen that bear. Looks raw. Looks.
I didn't know about the bear.
You know, Thieves Guild. They've been watching you since you entered the town. Are
Yeah.
you kidding?
Hey guys, this is
Does he
They're
have a
the
card?
all-powerful thieves guild.
Does he have a card, like a Thieves Guild card, membership card?
It's like a little leather.
Yeah.
Do I bring him in to the house?
Right. Hello.
Hey, this is
hello.
Hannibal, everyone.
Yeah.
Hannibal.
Yep.
You can call me Han.
This is
Not doing
Bonyin.
that.
No, you can call me Han.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
This is Bonyin. You can
Yeah,
call her
that's nice.
Bonyin.
I'm just gonna grab a couple things. I'll be out of your hair. He looks like he knows exactly where he's going. He goes upstairs. He pulls a painting off the wall. He opens a thing up on the not exactly a safe, but like the medieval equivalent of it. Opens a hidden compartment. Grabs a pouch out of it, and a small box, and he's leaving. He's
What's
walking
in
out.
the pouch?
What's in the pouch is mine.
Not yet. It's not.
Would you like to know what's in the box? That's also mine. I believe we had a deal, so unless you...
What was your deal?
He could take 2 things, and instead he told me to go to the library.
So like,
That's a great exchange.
anyway, he's taking 2 things. What if there's more than one thing in the pouch?
Good point. This is why I keep her around. Open!
Not opening it.
Open the pouch!
You don't want to get on the bad side of the Thieves Guild. I know.
I would like to get on the
know-
bad side of the
I
thieves.
know.
That side
I
is
know
fun.
you know that.
Can I show you something?
What? You want me to?
Do you see this thing?
What do you
moving?
show me exactly?
Do you see this scar here?
Yeah.
It's not worn out as I thought.
All right.
There is a chance I could have some demon blood in me.
Oh, she's totally a demon.
There's a small chance. Let's just say I won't. This thing will calm down. Just show me what's in the box, and if this demon
What's
comes
in
out,
the box?
listen. I'm helping you. If this demon comes out and tries to mess with you guys, I'll totally tell him not to.
Here's the thing. If it's something that we didn't want this to look like a robbery. Right now, the owner of the house just thinks we're doing a service and exterminating. If things go missing, he'll know it's a robbery and there'll be an investigation.
Well, you should have thought about that before you made a deal.
I'm saying this for your... I'm leaving. I didn't care. I'm saying it for your benefit. We can make up a story as to why it's gone if we know what it is.
Hannibal, this is for your good.
No, it's not.
Can
You're
I
just wasting my bloody
wanna
time.
parlay?
You made a deal. You're trying to renege on it.
I'm not reneging. I'm helping
All right,
you
there you
out.
go. Look what's in the bag. Look at what it is.
What is it?
It's stones.
Do they glow?
No, they're just smooth, round, gray stones. There's that. Now you want to see what's in the box, do you? Are you sure you want to see what's in the box?
Yeah.
Why, look at that. It's empty. The box is empty.
You're
Sleight of
weird.
hand.
Good day.
Sleight of hand.
He leaves.
You want to go to the library? Oh, I should just go. You want to go?
Are we getting up to the house?
The house
Are
is
we
filled
getting-
with animals. I feel like I should just tend to that for a second.
Oh, yeah, good point.
We look animals in the house. Who's going to clean up after these animals?
They clean up after themselves.
They poop.
No, they're just here to eat.
They
They're not
go
idiots.
outside.
They don't just go around pooping. No, they're just here to get the food. They're guests. They're guests.
I'm going to head out, but while I'm heading out, do I run into these yahoos?
Did we arrive yet?
Wait,
Yeah.
are you going to the library by yourself?
They've all
Wait,
arrived.
No,
Yeah.
let's all go together.
Did we arrive in time to have the Thieves Guild guy there too, or no?
You see him coming out. He's like, he tips his hat. He's like, hey, governor.
Okay, so we come in as he's coming out.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He's whistling and walking down the street.
Oh, it's about time. Got things for you. And I pull out the letters. And then the forged letter.
And then I hand her a bottle of wine.
And there's a chair we've pulled out. We've got a plate of cheese and whatnot already prepared.
Is it chocolate too?
Yeah. Have a time for that. And I've got a prepared bag of rations for everyone. Here you are.
And you did come.
Yeah.
You aren't in this house with the owner's permission.
Yes, and can I tell you how much coin I have?
Yeah, in fact, we were like, you just need to leave for like 6 hours. And he was like, nah, have the place for the whole night. Also, get rid of all of my food.
I,
It was actually Unexpected pleasure.
Yeah.
I'm
Listen,
reading every single letter.
I
swear
I
to
know you're not
Galbraith.
lying.
I
They're
swear
really
to
bad.
I don't
Galbraith.
trust you.
Although
I
there's
don't
some of
trust
them
any
have
of
bad
this.
poetry in them, but mostly
I swear to Galbraith,
they're-
it's all
they're
true.
pretty good.
I believe you that this is all true. I believe that you are not lying.
Can I tell you how much money we got?
No.
Can I tell you how much money we got?
La la.
How much money do you have?
1,700 coins of gold. Blip, 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 blip.
Why are you making that face,
That's
wizard?
exactly what I took from the wizard's king, the king's wizard.
How
Oh,
convenient.
so we've got 3,400 gold pieces.
Well, I gave 500 to the Wizards Guild. So I've only
You
got
took money
1,200
from the wizard?
to pay his debts.
You stole it.
No, I was offered it.
I believe that too. Right?
All right. Did you guys learn anything fun? You guys learn anything fun? I got some fun. We're going to the library.
Oh, you
Right.
like the library?
Did any of the animals of the town know anything about people that have gone weird?
There's been a lot of weirdness, but nothing really specific.
Alright. This town is a wee bit bonkers.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hey, good to see you, oddly enough.
Really?
The king's wizard's gone
Excited.
insane.
Oh, that's too bad. Anything else?
I saw the bishop naked.
Oh, that's not good. I
That
don't need
seems
to know that.
unrelated.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, we were in his chambers together.
Have
I
you-
don't think
Oh my
thing.
gosh. Wait, were you naked too?
No.
Oh! Alright.
Hmm.
Said
Just
that
one
pretty quickly.
comment.
That's interesting.
Everyone's under their
To
own
each
thing,
his
I
own.
suppose.
To each his
Right.
own.
So at this point, all the animals have gone, but the food stores are like clean, like they're clean now, like they've done a good job.
Okay.
I mean, next thing I know, you're going to take the food that you've taken and sell it back to him. God. Yeah.
Oh, that
Good
would have been a
idea.
good
That would have been a good
I-
idea. That would have
I
been a
have
better
a
idea than
problem.
what you have.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have made a terrible mistake. And also just glugged a bottle of wine.
Right.
But I have made a terrible, terrible, terrible mistake. And I think there's more to Michael than meets the eye. Why would he hide all of these letters and forge one from me? Why would he be so desperate to keep me and Fillion apart?
Probably because you're part demon.
That's not a joke. That's a thing you actually are. It's not just something
It
we
hasn't
tell
been proven.
people.
No proof.
Speaking
No
as a
proof.
fellow elf, I think we have a lot of bias against us from the humans.
I think he's up to something and wanted to keep me away because I'm an elf and I would have seen something that he didn't want me to see.
He might not just like you.
Is this a separate thing though? Because I feel like the demon thing's only been like a week in the time.
Short
So-
time.
Maybe he just doesn't like me.
No. I think you're right. He's up to something, and he knew that you would figure it out. Poor-
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you're right. That's probably exactly what it is.
That's right.
Because there's
There's no
Well,
way
we should
he
kill
doesn't
him.
like you.
Oh, well.
Well, that's a step. That's
it's possible that
Kill
if-
Michael or kill his father?
no, Michael,
Michael
is
is
the
the
father.
father.
It's possible, love, that if you kill
Is her love.
if you kill Fillion's da, he may not be happy about it.
That's a good point.
So
But-
perhaps we should look for alternate.
but he also may be happy about it.
I'll warn everyone, I'm making decisions
You've had
One
after a lot of
wine.
wine.
Let's talk about it again in the morning.
No, there is no
Uh,
time to waste. I have
Oh,
got to act now. I have been waiting for years.
So perhaps another day wouldn't matter.
That was pretty emphatic.
And bottle of wine bottle.
You know what? I bet we could find out more about Michael in the library,
which is where we get
the records room,
Because guess what, guys? We found stuff out. Well, you losers.
because that letter he forged, you can only have access to that sort of paper if you have access to the records room. That's very fancy
That's
vellum.
amazing.
So there's probably
May I suggest we wait until the morning and not go to the library where possibly there's
Why?
a demon with a drunk ranger?
are demons like less scary during the day?
You can see more.
I'm fine going now.
With
Yeah,
the
I'm
drunk
fine going now.
ranger.
And I'm not that drunk.
Drunk ranger with a bear. Don't forget that part.
Sounds totally safe. That's a good boy.
What was that? What's your earliest memory as a child?
Oh, I will point out everyone who marks down their rations, they can refill up their rations,
yeah.
right?
I've got my gruel.
Do you want to walk and talk? Because I want to go to this library.
I'm gonna mark
All
that I
right.
have rations for other people.
Off to the library then.
Go.
Can I ride the bear?
Sure. Yeah.
I think you best ride the bear.
Yeah.
Wait, do I have more rations now than what I have on here?
Yep.
How much more?
Well, how much do rations weigh?
Yeah, I think just refill what you have.
It says weight 1 for dungeon rations.
Yeah.
So can we take like extra rations if we have the ability to carry it?
We'll worry about that later. Let me look into like the cumbrance and stuff.
I want to worry about it now.
But we're not going to.
I have no rations.
Yeah, I'm carrying rations for other people.
Yeah. There's a whole encumbrance. Like it's simplified, but there is an encumbrance system.
Right. Okay.
All right. So the library is a kind of singular building in the middle of a square. It doesn't have. It's not up against any other buildings. And yes.
I just also want to point out that I feel like we left the house very clean. Like we did a whole like Disney princess thing where the bears helped. So if you walk in, it didn't look like a pack of animals was in there, and I just feel like it's important to point that out.
All right.
Did we whistle while we worked?
I mean, I did.
I did.
Good. So the library was previously a manor house, and then it got converted into this library building.
Mm-hmm.
Probably when the owners gave it over for that, they probably had a library to start with, and then it kind of became the records hall. So yeah, so it's in the middle of a square. It's not adjacent to any other buildings.
Oh, perfect.
And everybody's preoccupied with the archery.
Oh, perfect.
So we have no one to bother us.
Yeah, it is later now. It's starting to get dark. And you do feel like a sense that that's that tingling that makes you feel like there is something wrong here. You definitely feel it in your scar.
What's your earliest memory as a child, Hillcrest?
What do you care?
Are we playing Truth or Dare now?
Yeah, what the hell? What's your earliest memory?
The sound of hammers hitting anvils.
That's too bad. Anyway.
It's a bit weird, honestly.
Yeah.
What? I remember babies being dipped in lava. That doesn't mean anything. Great. So yeah, the front doors of the building are open, and it doesn't seem like there's a lot of light coming out of the building. It seems a bit dark.
Do we smell the smell?
You don't smell the smell.
Can you make light?
But yeah, like I said, there's just a sense of, I don't know, like a kind of a creeping dread.
Guys,
dread.
my little thingy's
I
burning.
saw that band.
I'm gonna do my light cantrip on my staff again.
Feel tingly.
Do I have to roll anything?
Yeah, you do. It's a spell.
Okay.
You can just forget light, and then you don't have that spell anymore.
I forgot it. Yep.
Yeah.
What, you never remembered again?
No, we'll have to go study it again.
Yeah, have to rememorize it.
In a library.
My scar is tingling.
Ooh, wonderful.
I feel like Harry Potter.
I'm going to turn into... I'll just go to a wolf again. Wait, can I see in the dark? Wolves?
They can see in the dark better than people can, but they don't have like dark vision.
Oh, they do have very
They do have a really
keen
good sense of smell. Yeah.
Well, fuck. What is my bonus on this? So that's an 8.
All right.
Which is
So
hold 2.
hold 2. All right.
All right.
So yeah, the druid is now a wolf.
No.
I've got a glowing staff.
So what's going on? Who's in front? What are you doing?
He's in front.
I'm in front.
Oh, right. Jorad's in front.
Fine.
Hey, Jorad, what's the first smell you ever had?
First smell,
Hey, Jorad, when did you have your first fart?
That's how wolves laugh.
do you not have memories when you were a child?
What's it to you? We're trying to get a thingamajiggy. Where you suddenly want to know
So
about
you're in
me.
front.
Or
Who's
you
next
have
to
a
you?
crush on me.
I guess the thief is next to you because it seems like she's talking.
Yes,
so the
he's
two of you are in
talking a
front.
lot.
The three
you
are in back.
love with me?
I'm behind,
You
trying
can't
not to
have
hit them
him.
both over the
Yeah.
head.
Are you still riding your bear?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
All
in
right.
front.
You're gonna have to get off to get into the building because you're too high up if you stay on top of the bear.
Just duck.
I'm gonna leave Bastion outside
Okay.
for fear of him being disruptive, but also to keep watch. He's gonna be on lookout
All right.
outside.
Oh.
Can you read can you just have a book in his lap? He's like sitting on his hindquarters and he's just doing this.
He doesn't actually read, he just likes it.
He looks at the pictures.
What a great image.
All right. You're inside
have
the
a
main
crush on
area.
So you
Can I
wanna-
ask?
I'm a paladin. I don't have
how-
any of that.
You have feelings.
If I
No.
have drunk a bottle of wine, how well can I handle that?
Well, I mean, it's part of the narrative, so yeah, we'll see what happens. You probably can't do anything super dexterous. You probably have a -1 on any dexterity related skills, but you might have a +1 on strength or or charisma, perhaps. We'll see. You know, we'll see on a case by case basis if we think it's something that being
She's an elf, she can take it.
full bottle of wine. Yeah, probably. But she is definitely she drank it real fast. Yeah. So
You know
she's
you can
definitely
never have
affected.
me.
I'm a paladin and my god is
Sure, you
all I
still
have.
got feelings.
What are you talking
Guess
about?
what? He has a crush. Jorad has a crush on me.
I'm so not
Jorad has a crush on me.
May I suggest perhaps silence is a better idea at this time?
Good. It's even
Yeah.
worse.
Why would you need to be quiet in a library?
The feeling inside the library is even worse. There's you feel like almost like I don't know, the air itself feels like slimy in a way. There's something not right here. The main area is a larger room. There's bookshelves on all the walls, filled with books. There's one of those ladders you can move around to get up to the higher levels.
Are the shelves like loose or are they connected to the ceiling?
They are connected to the ceiling. The shelves are part of the walls. Yeah.
Hmm.
There is a skylight here, but it doesn't for whatever reason doesn't really seem to be letting in much light. It just seems, as the other places you've been that are disturbing, this is a bit dimmer. Although the thing is very subtle. Like if you weren't looking for it, you might not notice it. But there's definitely something wrong with this place.
Bonin, can you smell where the smell's coming from?
Yeah, it's coming from the books. You think it's coming from all the books?
And
Are
I
there
run over to the
specific-
shelf and I like knock on the books, like knock a book off the shelf.
All right.
We open it.
Books.
Okay.
What's the name of the book?
The Coming Tempest.
I keep knocking books off shelves.
Oh, there's more than one book.
It's all the books.
Yeah.
Do they feel any different or like look any different or?
Yeah, they feel kind of that same sort of like almost slimy, weird, coldness.
So let's make sure we're all on the same page. And never mind.
You're making a book pun. Wow.
Let's just put a bookmark in that, huh?
Yeah. Why don't you grow a spine?
Can I?
You really got us in a binder here. Dewey Decimal System, let's just say it. Very good.
Great. So there's some books lying on the floor. The wolf has dumped a bunch of books on the floor, and yeah.
Discern reality to see if I can, or maybe
Discern
detect magic.
discern some realities.
Detect magic, maybe.
Are you using detect magic?
Yeah.
So did you cast a spell?
I did cast a spell. 10 plus 2 is
Oh,
12.
great. Yeah, you're good. All right. So I'm assuming you want to be able to see magic.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, all of the books have that same sort of glow that you saw in the wizard's tower. They all have that same sort of look to them.
Can I read some of the books and discern reality?
Sure. When you look inside of the books, instead of language, they seem to be filled with gibberish, some sort of weird gibberish.
And do you want me to roll to see if I can understand it?
Sure, go ahead and roll discern realities, and you can ask some questions.
10.
Yeah, that's great. That's a whole 3,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
So ask the GM 3 questions. Oh yeah, that's what you went. Okay. What is here useful to me?
What here is useful to you? Let's circle back to that one. That's a tough question to answer. I don't know that anything is necessarily useful to you in here.
Who's really in control here?
There's a demon in control here.
Duh.
And, yeah. And for some reason, you know that the name of that demon is Tolmaroth. The Wise.
And what here is not what it appears to be?
The writing in these books is not what it appears to be.
It's probably not writing.
No, it's much like the wizard had scrawled all over his walls of his chamber.
Remember, get back to me with usefulness.
I pat over to Adriel, and with my paw, I just write in the dust on the floor, burn it all.
I guess.
Because you're drunk, so you
So-
probably do that.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna jump on that immediately.
Yes.
Yeah. There's a torch on one of the walls.
There are lanterns.
There's
here.
a lantern.
Yeah, because this is a library, so all of their flames are covered.
Okay.
But
Not
they wouldn't
anymore.
have like a torch like
Okay.
out.
Okay. I
There's
take
a lantern.
I
Yeah.
take the lantern. Is it a candle or is it an oil lantern?
It's an oil lantern.
Okay. And I want to take it to that pile of books that's just been thrown on the floor and smash the oil lantern on those books.
Oh wow! All right. All right. So you just smash the oil lantern on the books. They start to burn. And the flames are spreading rapidly throughout the room. You're
To
in
the
a
door,
library,
quickly,
basically.
everyone out!
What's this? What?
Okay, when you try to talk, the words come out as nonsense. When you try to talk, you are only able to seemingly to speak nonsense.
Of course, nice. Flack. Hey, Cador and deity.
We're dragging her out with us.
All right. The library is burning. Yeah.
Do I know I'm speaking gibberish?
Yeah, you do.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
Is the fire
Ah.
near the records of births?
I mean, there's no. You have to get out of this building, or you're gonna die. So there's no way to even, any information on that is now lost forever. So.
Okay.
Hey, good night.
I'm just sitting outside wagging my tail.
Oh,
Good. Yeah, the building burns. People gather around the fire. They're like, no one seems to be trying to put it out or anything. People are kind of concerned. You see the guy from the Thieves Guild at one, like in the and he kind of makes eye contact with y'all, and he's like kind of nods and he walks away.
I'm still speaking gibberish.
Yeah.
The god loves me.
I'm
Do we
gonna
know?
turn back into a human.
All right.
Question. With my spirit tongue,
Uh-huh.
can I talk to her?
What does Spirit Tongue do?
The grunts, barks, chirps, and calls of creatures of the wild are as language to you. You understand any animal.
Yeah, no, she's not speaking anything an animal would speak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pardon me, Druid and Ranger. Nice work. Nice quick work. Do we know?
You just destroyed the
Do we know
knowledge of
this
a
was the
city.
seed of the demon? Do we know that? We know the books were enchanted, but do we know this was the seed of the demon?
Well, one way to find out was to destroy it, so I guess we'll
One way,
see.
I guess. That's one way.
I'm in such a rage still. I'm just screaming obscenities.
Who
at
told us
at
to
the
come to the
burning
library?
Library.
Who told us to come to the library?
The thief.
The thief told you to go to the library.
Right. And it kind of seemed happy that we burnt it down.
Their past crimes recorded or whatever investigatory matters to them.
And the library?
I don't think so.
I would like to try to discern realities on
What?
but while that's happening,
Oh, good.
I would also like to ask you. You've lived here before and been here a lot. Do you know the history of the library?
I know it. I'm gonna spout lore.
Spout some lore.
I wasn't asking
No,
you.
you're is not.
Yeah, why don't you spout some lore? Make an intelligence roll. Whoa.
Fancy.
8
Okay.
plus nothing.
All right. So yeah, this town actually has this library is unusual, and this town is actually known for the amount of like written word that it has in it. Like there is a lot. This, in fact, isn't the only library in the town. There are a couple other smaller libraries, but this town is known for having a lot of like written text in it.
I could've
It's
told
kind
you
of a hub of that sort of that particular product or goods. There's a lot of written work provided here, and there's a lot of stuff that's stored here and copied here. So yeah.
I know. But we have scribes from my temple doing stuff for the library. I knew. I could have told you this.
But I can also tell you that all of this work has been censored, written, and then rewritten again. And that's why there are so many libraries. And no one knows the original. No one knows what the source is, what the source material is.
That's right.
I don't know about other temples, but the temple, the acolytes of Galbraith copy faithfully.
Are you trying to write stuff down? When you write stuff down, it is also gibberish.
I would like to try to discern realities on this
Yeah,
end.
sure.
Can you pantomime it?
Oh, grand.
Yeah. Ask your questions.
Wait, hold on. So 13.
Yeah.
I would like to ask these questions, please.
What is your name?
What happened here recently?
You would say that Hillcrest is infected with some sort of demonic influence that is transferred through language.
Alright. What is about to happen?
What is about to happen? There will be a manifestation of this demon if enough people are infected.
Stop talking. Stop. What should I be on the lookout for?
You should be on the lookout for whoever is the source of this infection. It must have come from someone. There must be a patient zero. That's where it started.
Oh shit, I bet it was the thief.
Why do you think it's the thief?
Because he's the one who wanted us to go to the library. And he seemed really happy. And he stole a bunch of stones. What was that about? It's weird. Or Michael is patient zero and it's really... The thief knows more than he's letting on, is my thing, is what I think. We should find the thief.
We saw him in the crowd.
Well, he's not there anymore, is he?
We should kill the thief. Can you bless her or something? Or if only we had a wizard.
I mean, if I were to lay hands on, that's just hit points, right?
If
Think I'm
only
a
we had-
doctor?
It says remove one disease. I don't know.
You can try to use it to remove this.
Sure. I mean, but it's a curse, and okay, I'll try.
Give it a try.
I'll try. 9. No. 10.
All right. You can speak again. It is lifted from you.
I don't want to play this.
It didn't work. It didn't work. Let me do it again.
Try it again.
I saw something.
What did you see?
I saw
can hear you now.
darkness and it's trapped in my head and it hurts.
But you said you saw something.
I saw blackness.
You were infected with the language curse. I wish we knew more about
Can
it,
I
or had
spout
seen
lore?
anyone else similar.
I know.
I wish, like, if any of us had ever seen anyone having similar symptoms, that would.
Wizard, we should go to the Wizard of the King.
Can I?
Oh, why?
I told you earlier he had gone insane in the same sort of way. If you'd listened to me, but maybe you were off being a bat. I can't recall.
Did I learn anything during this transformation that I can spout lore?
Well, yeah, you definitely know that the name of this demon is Tolmaroth.
This demon's name is Tolmaroth,
The
the
Wise.
Wise.
Tolmaroth the Wise.
The writing was not what it appeared to be, and there's something useful here, but it hasn't occurred to me yet.
Yeah, the writing is itself, at this point, the demon. The words are the demon. That's what it is. It is the words.
Because I looked at the words.
We need to go to the wizard now.
I still want to know what's useful.
The words were useful. They
that's
are the
right.
key.
The
He's
words are the key.
Manifesting through these writings.
The words are
Well,
the
it's
key.
a good thing you burned the library down then.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Good on you.
Oh
Well
gosh, I'm
done.
tired.
Off to the wizard's
We're almost done.
tower.
No.
Wizard's tower.
Your character's tired.
Hillcrest is tired because she just spout a bunch of gibberish, and that takes a lot out of a person.
Yeah, it does. I know.
Do you have
I
enough
know.
energy to go and see this wizard's king? The king's
Will you
wizard?
carry me?
We're at Bastion.
Put them both on Bastion. No.
My
Bastion seems
All right.
unwilling to.
You can piggyback.
I'm too weak to do it.
That's adorable.
My first memory was of water.
Sounds.
Ocean?
All right.
River?
You get to the wizard's tower, and you go up
Wait,
there.
the guards let us in.
Yeah, they know him, so they let the rest of you in. Although
See?
not the bear.
I
They're
am
like,
a wizard.
bear can't come in here.
No, you just know a wizard. It's different.
It's a bit bearist.
It is. They barely let you in.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Grumbles.
Grumbles.
Kylie.
Run, hands.
Oh,
Oh no, not you too.
Do the thing. Do the thing.
But wait, can I understand him now?
Oh,
No.
Oh.
yeah. Sorry. 8. Oh, I mean, on 7 to 9 they are healed, but the damage or disease is transferred to you.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Now what is what like?
Don't talk!
He's gotten worse, and then it happened to me. I don't know why.
You can't read what he's writing.
Wait.
It's transferred through language.
I run up there. I can
All right.
run up there. Do I see the writing?
Yeah.
What does the writing say?
It's basically the word Tolmaroth over and over and over again. Tolmaroth will come. Tolmaroth is here. Tolmaroth will always be here. Tolmaroth has been here.
I go down and tell them that.
What, Paladin? Can you still lay hands on?
This
The
thingy.
wizard is up there too, and he's making sense to you. You can hear what he's, you can understand what he's saying.
Oh.
Yeah.
What happened, sir?
Yeah, I was trying to. I've discovered the source of it. There was this book that I discovered, and he like shows you this book. This is where it came from. But it had already infected others before I found it.
Who do you think was infected?
The king's daughter, other people in the town. It's spread to various people. Some are like us, unable to speak to others, and others It just infects them, but they don't know it. It lies dormant within them.
How, your best estimates, how many people are infected?
It could be anyone. It could have spread all across the kingdom. There's no
As a
there's
plague,
no
you
way
mean?
of knowing. Yes, it spreads very quickly.
The library burned down.
Well, that's good, I suppose. But it's like burning a nest of rats when there's rats everywhere.
And how does the infection spread?
Through the language, you have it. If you read something or hear the language, it is the language. The language is the infection.
Right.
We're cursed. A demon has possessed us in some way, possessed our tongues, our language, our ability to speak.
Paladin, if you can hear me,
How do
lay hands on yourself and on the wizard.
You can't really do that now because you're reflected.
Yeah, I reflect.
Can I use this? Because last time I could communicate and bring myself into the demons.
You try to do that, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
What do I do? Roll?
Yeah.
Plus anything?
Wisdom.
8. 4 4s. No, 2 4.
Okay. Yeah, you can feel that there is something like up above in the wizard's room. There is a place kind of like if you get close to it or near it, you might be able to like connect with Tolmaroth.
I'm going up.
You're going, okay, all right.
We should all go.
What?
I was just, I didn't know if it's a thing where, like, if you've already been infected and then cured, you're not susceptible anymore, or if we should maybe put, like, wax in our ears or something.
Good thinking.
This is why I keep you around.
And if we're reading it as well, should we blindfold ourselves too, just
No,
for
just don't
extra
read
precaution?
it. Just don't read it. Like, you can control what your eyes look at.
What if you accidentally read it?
Why would you accidentally read something? How is that?
I don't know.
You just looked at, oh, crap.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just like that. Oh, I just looked down.
Am
I read
I
something.
now unaffected now that it came to me? Am I immune?
You're not sure.
All right.
I would
Maybe.
doubt it. Not worth it.
Should
Maybe.
I put something?
You're gonna put wax in your ears?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna put wax in my ears.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I
And
still
this-
think we should. What?
That's disgusting. I won't do that. I'm up there. I'm not with you.
I can't understand you anyways.
I'm up there with the wizard.
We go up the stairs.
All right. You open the trap door, and
Do I have to do this again?
as you step up into the upper area, the entire space seems to be transformed. You now are like it's way bigger than it should be. Like for the top of a tower, it seems to go off towards the horizon. You're
Is
at a
it bigger on the
gigantic.
inside?
What's that?
Is it bigger on the inside?
It's bigger above you than below you. Sure, it's bigger on the tower on the inside. Yeah, you're in basically a like an endless library that seems to stretch on like to the horizon. But you can see the shelves also going up like in almost like towers and cities of shelves. Far above you, you see like birds flying, but they're not birds; they're books like flapping to and fro. And yeah, there's just books everywhere of all sizes. Some of the books are as big as this table. Some are very small.
Are there any lanterns about anywhere?
There are no lanterns. No. In the middle of right in front of you, in kind of the central area, there's a throne, and sitting on that throne is a gigantic book. And you also see the paladin is here, and the wizard, but the wizard is chained. He's chained to the floor.
I walk up to the big book
Mhm.
and I open it
All right.
on the throne.
I'm gonna go over with some flint to a shelf
what-
while he's doing that, and just
Yeah, it's you can't seem to get a flame going here. Yeah.
Can I shoot the book?
Yeah, sure. You can shoot the book. Yeah. You're gonna roll. Just shoot an arrow at the book.
Yeah.
nice.
10. Plus dexterity.
Great.
12.
Yeah, roll
you're
for
drunk.
damage.
But you're drunk.
I'm drunk.
So yeah, it bounces out.
6.
All right. The book kind of shudders and goes, "Arrgh!" and the kind of the whole like area goes, "Arrgh!"
So I'm opening the book and then it boom.
Yeah, an arrow hits it. Yeah, the book is like a living thing. Like it's
Right.
like it's not. It's like you start to leave it, but it's like you're just started to read like a person, and they're like, "What are you doing?" Like it's
Right.
mobile, and it like snaps onto you. So
Can I avoid defy danger?
yeah, defy danger, make a dexterity,
Okay.
try to avoid it.
I just want to say I'm happy to be in a big special effects sequence finally.
We spent the most money on this of anything.
9.
Bummed
9?
Reading it.
Yeah, you can escape it, but you're gonna take a die 10 damage.
7.
Yeah, as it like it almost like has like teeth, and it scrapes at you as it. And don't
Oh
forget
wait,
to-
do I do my?
yeah,
do I subtract armor?
remove your armor.
Okay.
But yeah, now it's like kind of like flying around, and it's attacking all of you. Yeah,
And it's out of reach of my hammer.
it is not out of reach of your hammer currently. No.
Can I strike?
Yeah, sure, you can roll to strike.
I'm going to start.
8.
Okay, roll your damage. 2d6.
Oh yeah. Snake eyes.
Nice hit.
Ah.
You'll also take another die 10.
Ah. 4.
Okay.
Where are you looking?
All right, I'm going to start the ritual again.
Okay.
Then I subtract
Trying
because
to
my armor.
contain it, trying to do whatever I can to boost everyone.
Good. This is a bit tricky because this is not a place of power, and both the other places you were able to cast the ritual were a place of power. The Wizard's Tower in the city and the temple underground. This is just like really the top of a tower. It's not a specifically magical place. Even though you're obviously in some sort of alternate dimension, it's not. This isn't a
So I feel like the ritual is not.
You can use it. But it's gonna be harder to cast here.
I still think
there's another
more
wizard here.
challenging.
He can't talk.
I
He's
think
chained
you can.
chained to the floor as well.
All right. Who else?
I'm going to try to very dexterously knock the throne over to throw the book off balance.
Well, the book is lifted up and is now kind of hovering above the throne, flying around. It's not like in the throne anymore.
Oh, all right. Well,
No.
then I'll just like run and launch off of the throne and shillelagh the book
All right.
in the spine.
Make a dex roll.
Okay, 9.
Good. So yeah, you will do shillelagh damage. You can't really stun it because it's a book. It doesn't. Even if you hit it in the spine, it doesn't have any.
All right, extra damage it is. So. Ba-ba-ba. 5.
All right. That seems to hurt it. Like it doesn't like that. Good. It like lifts up above you, so it's like more out of range, and it seems to be calling something, and a whole flock of other books come like flittering all around you, like a swarm of them, almost like birds
Two
or
can play
insects,
this
like all around you. There's like a whole bunch of birds like swarming in, book birds swarming in all around you, and you're like, ah. So what are you doing? Wait, who hasn't gone yet?
I
Okay.
shot the book, but
Yeah.
I want to like I'm pretty nifty with my bow and arrow.
You are.
So I would like to shoot multiple books, like style.
Do you have Did you get the skill where you can shoot 3 things at once?
No, but I can I can do one at a time really quickly.
Go ahead and just make a regular roll for volley. If you do enough damage, you'll take out more than one. But there's like a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
So even if you're killing these things, like you'll never kill all of them. Like they're really kind of just surrounding you, and like you have to somehow stop this entire
All right.
thing. You know, I think stopping the big book is probably more important than anything else.
Okay, so shall I shoot that again?
Uh,
Maybe Bastion can help.
Yeah, Bastion is here. What do you want him to do?
Well, he wasn't allowed up, so he's still downstairs.
Oh, that's right. He's down below. Yeah.
Can I call him?
Yeah. I mean, you're kind of in another dimension right now, so
Okay. Is he eating
Yeah.
berries again?
probably, or completely like he's beyond the realm where you can contact
Gotcha.
him.
Oh, dang it. Are we in
Alright.
need of a bear? Where will we go one of those?
If only someone could turn into a bear.
If only.
I would like to turn into a bear.
All right.
I rolled a 10.
Okay, you're a bear. All right. What are you doing, bear?
But I look like just like Bastion, except with like really big eyelashes.
That's fair. That's fair. All right.
I'm going to maul the book.
So it's trying to fly above you, so it can't be attacked by anything
Well, how
melee-oriented.
tall
Should
is
have turned
it?
into something
You might be able to
smooth,
like climb up a bookshelf and leap onto it.
like
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
eagle.
All right. So you're gonna try to like climb up a bookshelf and leap onto it. So make a strength roll.
Oh. What about dexterity? Because it's
I'll give
climbing
you
a
+2 on your
bookshelf.
strength roll because
Yay,
you're a
'cause
bear.
I'm a bear. Okay, so 9.
To 9 total.
9 total.
Okay, you're gonna take a die 10 of damage.
Me?
Yeah, as the book hurts you, but you'll also do damage to the book, and you'll pull it down to the ground.
Got a 2 for me. That's Kate.
Okay.
And then just my regular damage for the book.
Yeah.
5.
All right. The book
Drag it
seems
to
to
the
be hurt
ground.
really badly. It's kind of writhing around on the ground.
I feel like I'm confused because I
Okay.
think that this is Bastion in my like.
In your drunkenness, yeah. You're like, wow, when was Bastion ever this effective?
But yeah, like I feel like this makes me want to spring to action, and I'm worried now about Bastion.
Did you know Bastion got eyelash extensions?
Well, I haven't seen that or noticed that
Okay.
detail. I just saw something that looked like Bastion jump at the book,
Cool.
and I'm worried, and I want to take my short sword and slay this book that's putting Bastion in harm's way.
All right. So you're filled with protective rage.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
And I'm still emotional from the letters and the wine and the
channel it all. Channel it all.
Yeah.
And the chocolate.
And the chocolate and the cheese.
All right.
You
It's
have
a
to
lot.
go to the bathroom.
Make a roll.
At some point, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, my stomach's a bit sore. Oh no. 4. What am I rolling with? Dexterity? No.
Yeah. But
Okay.
yeah,
So
you're maybe a
6.
little too overwrought.
Yeah.
And you go to like to stab the book, and it like slams and closes you up inside of it. So you just see the ranger's feet like sticking out, and it seems like she's being sucked down inside of the book, like into some other space, like almost
Okay.
like there's another dimension in there or something.
I'm gonna channel all my demon, whatever, maybe. I need help.
Okay, make a roll against wisdom. Make a wisdom roll.
Yes, becomes a demon.
7.
All right, you feel like you could stop this, but you're gonna need something else. You're gonna need like some sort of weapon or something with a greater power, some sort of magical thing.
But it's something
Something that could smash things. You feel like you need.
Give me the hammer.
What? No!
Can't speak.
You can't hear. Yeah, you can speak here. You understand each other here because you're all in the same place.
Oh, I thought he still had the. Ooh.
Well, he does, but it's like here you all understand each other.
No!
Can I leap into the book?
Yeah,
I
go
leap
ahead.
into the book.
You leap into it. Okay, you go ahead and make a strength roll.
6. Oh God.
And plus no strength?
Nope.
All right. So as you leap into the book, you get the sense that you, for a moment, like all of this disappears, and you can sense where you really are, which is inside of the words of people living in this town and inside of books in other places in this town. And you can feel everywhere the infection is spread, like throughout the kingdom. And you're able to basically kind of destroy all of it at once if you want to, although you realize it's going to be at great cost to everyone who this is like, touched.
Well, it's that or they suffer worse.
Duet.
Yeah, I mean, the best is that they.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to take 2 die 10 damage.
Holy shit.
Yikes.
But if she dies, she just becomes full demon, right?
Yep.
That's, yeah.
Yeah, Armin doesn't help you with this.
What?
0.
Oh,
It's a
And
14.
Where is it?
14.
A 10.
Because
Oh,
0
it's a
0 is
4.
10.
A 0 is a 10 on a die 10.
Oh.
14, so you're down to 4.
Okay.
All right. So so there's like the thing is like engulfed in like this
magical.
this strange reddish light, and the entire like library is engulfed in this, and you find yourself lying on the ground, and you're all standing in the room again where the wizard was. The walls are now completely blank. There's no more writing on them. You see like pieces of paper fluttering down. She is lying on the ground unconscious and badly hurt. The hammer has fallen out of her hand.
Is the wizard still there?
Yes, the wizard is there, but he's dead.
What about?
Wow.
He is okay. You're stunned, but you're
Wizard
okay.
beyond this guy.
Am I just?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Catatonic also.
Yeah, you're not catatonic, but yeah, you're just kind of like stunned. Yeah.
I'll tend to any obvious wounds.
I'm not a demon.
Sure. We'll talk about it when you're well.
I'm an elf again.
All right, and that's the adventure for
I've
this
never fought a book
time.
before in a fantasy.
Let's do experience
That's
points
awesome.
quickly.
You have 1 minute.
So who has tags or flags?
You participated with me in a wild and unlikely scheme.
All right. So yes, that's
So you get
that's
an
a point
XP
for
point.
for you. Yeah.
And I asked her to explain the history of something and lump the detail,
All right.
even though it was probably incorrect.
Right. So that's a point for you.
Okay. Point for me? What?
What did,
No.
no.
No, for me now. I mean, I found something about her past, right?
Was that the bond?
It's a bond, yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't resolve it. So
Right, it has to
it's
be
just,
And
yeah.
you never told me.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So yeah, there's no like forward movement on that. Great. Now
Well,
alignment.
this was a bond too.
Well, I do believe we destroyed a symbol of
You
civilization.
get a point for that.
So
You're always destroying a symbol of civilization.
that's
clearly.
my weekly goal.
Who else? Did you deny mercy to someone?
No, I didn't.
Okay. What about you?
What about?
I didn't really shift danger or blame from myself to someone else.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
did.
think.
I disagree actually, because the bishop wanted your forgiveness and you would not give it to him.
Oh, right. Does that count?
Yeah, actually, it does. I think.
Alright,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I get a point extra.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
In fact, he probably went on to kill himself after you,
I think
after you
so,
shamed
yeah.
him. So.
Well, he could deny himself.
Ask me to examine an important object. I don't think anyone asked me to look at anything.
No. What about your alignment?
An
though?
NPC did.
Discover something about a magical mystery.
Yeah, I think
So
you
with the
did.
words.
Yeah, I think you did.
Take
Yeah.
one for that.
And what was yours again? Your alignment one?
Help an animal or spirit of the wild.
You did help some animals, I think, by well, that was really these two. Wasn't
Yeah.
It? Yeah.
But
I mean, I gave them the information.
Yeah.
She tried to help me, thinking it was Bastion.
Yeah.
She failed, but she tried.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah.
Ash and I did one of the bonds. Does that count for anything?
Did you resolve it completely?
No,
Yeah.
it's an ongoing bond.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get points unless you resolve the
Okay.
bond.
But there's
Well, I
no
mean,
way
we
for us.
resolved it because we got money.
There's no way for us to resolve that bond, though. Like it's just a.
Yeah.
There is. Yeah, it's like if it's resolved, if you just you decide like if that scheme had blown up and you decided to never do it again, or there has to be some change in the bond for it to be resolved.
No, it just got better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It got better.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a lot of money.
You got a lot of money for it. I think that's
Yeah.
your reward.
Yeah. We've improved our con skills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's not a resolution of the bond really. Sometimes it's kind of unclear what that means. That's one of the things with Dungeon World. Some of the bonds are like, how do you resolve that? But I would say that's not resolving the bond. Did you learn something new and important about the world? Yeah, I would say, yeah. Did you learn something new and important though?
We knew there was demons. We
We didn't realize it could be in writing.
That's true. We did learn a new way demons can affect
Manifest.
things.
All right, that's fair. You can have a point for that.
Is that everybody?
You did overcome, and yes, this is everyone. You did overcome a notable monster enemy, which was the
Big book.
right? And then you looted a memorable treasure. Yeah, you
Yeah.
got the coins.
Yes.
Does that apply to me, even though I didn't
No,
participate?
I think it's
in that?
really just
Yeah.
these two. It's just these two. You didn't really loot the
I
treasure.
didn't know, but I came out at 1,200.
Are you giving it back?
He said he would.
I'll see if he's still alive.
Well, the wizard's
The
dead.
wizard's dead.
Kylie's still alive.
I saved Kylie.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that as my payment.
All right. So then, yes, you also get a point for that.
What's the base XP? 1, and then plus these additional ones, or what?
There's no base.
Oh,
You only
okay,
get
cool.
these.
Oh, okay.
Unless you consider those letters and memorable treasure.
Great. So yeah, anybody have enough experience points to go up to 3rd level?
I'm 1 away.
Or
I
So,
you need 9 points.
I think
You
Jill
do.
does.
Mm-hmm.
so I add 4 to 8.
You got
Do
12.
12.
So we'll do the leveling up between sessions, but yeah, because that's all the time we have for today.
So
Uh,
now I go up a level here next time.
yeah, we'll talk about it
We'll
later.
figure it out later.
Yeah, just write down your full experience points, and we'll figure that all out. Great. So I'd like to thank QueueTimes once again for having us.
Yeah.
This is so awesome. And let's go around really quickly, say who you are, and yeah.
I'm Ash.
Helen.
Joseph.
Andrew.
Jill,
Mike.
And you are?
who are you?
Oh.
And we are the Unreliable Narrator. Thank you.